Oh yeah. Woo. Zale Gaming. Russ, what's up, my friends? Bam. We're here. Woo! We're here. We're live. We're doing things. Nice. Updating the list I've got. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Playing some Magic. Look at that lock in there, Zale. Zale's got it down. Anniversary Stickball Russ. Doing all right. Nice. Nice. Doing all right. I'm doing all right. We're all doing all right. Let's move these up here. And let's play some Magic. All right. Lock was an accident. It just scrolled up and it was slamming on the button. Like this. Oh my gosh. All right. Just like that. All right. Sweet. Well, it's cool to add it in there. It is cool to add it in there. All right. This is not Pyro Prison. We're going to start bringing back other decks here from time to time. Want to make sure that we're experimenting with the meta as we play Magic, and hopefully we'll grab some interest of people. This also makes a great little addition to the YouTube channel when I upload these so that all stream replays are not simply mono red. We have a little bit of a Smallpox list in front of us. I'm a big fan of the Smallpox and Rack lists, although I don't play them very often. This one is white-black in that it's going to be doing things with Kaya and Smallpox, along with a few other Planeswalkers. And we're not just taking any list. No, 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 no. We're taking, let me get this right, Panak 01, I will say. Panak 01's list, who's done this actually the last 3 times, going 5-0. And then Who Is Next apparently did something too. But, you know, we're not worried about who is next. We are next. We're going to play this one tonight, play some Magic, see what's up. Yeah. Fat Muscle, hello. What's up? How you doing? All right, let's get this started here. I almost feel like I should practice with this before, but I just entered and joined and hit play, so I guess we're just not going to do that. We'll see how this list does. I can see a lot of the graveyard shenanigans being really good. Obviously, we have some Thoughtseize Inquisitions and Smallpoxes, so our opponent can discard. Got a pair of Bitter Blossoms, Lingering Souls, Liliana's galore. This Nether Spirit as well. Interesting card. Bantus, Ashioks, Fulminator Mages galore, by the way. Rest in peace as well. Well, let's play some Magic. It's Wednesday. Maybe we'll just call it Wildcard Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Playing some Magic in the Modern. We get to play a few interesting lands as well that we don't typically get to play. So, that's exciting. All right. The hand looks keepable. So we'll do that. We got a little bit of hand disruption, some Bitter Blossoms and stuff. If we see maybe 2 things we need to take, we could potentially do that. And not have to worry about Shambling Vent, potentially. We'll see. We'll see. Opponent, Bloodstained Mire, cracks, fetches, Blood Crypt, untapped, and Faithless Looting, passing back to us. We are hoping that, I guess we don't run into too many crazy graveyard ones, like Hogaak, but, you know, Hogaak, oh gosh, we just gotta get there. We gotta get there. How necessary do you think Gemstone Caverns is in Pyro Prison? Just to decide if I need to make it a priority. You will just not have as explosive starts on the draw every now and then. Uncle DB, what's up? You likey this list? I don't think I want to shock here. Why would I shock? I don't really have another 1 or 2 drop that's white. So let's do just basic swamp and maybe take a creature so that they don't double down on these. Satyr, Gravecrawler, and Carrion Feeder. Alright. Well, I think I'm probably just taking Carrion Feeder here and passing back and hoping they don't draw another blacken. Bloodstained Mires was the draw, so they're going to get a Satyr here or a Gravecrawler. Overgrown Tomb. Where's my Blood Moon? Satyr. Alright, so they got Lightning, Hogaak, Carry, and Golgari Thug. So we have Lightning Axe hit, the Hogaak, Golgari Thug, and the other Carrion. So I have a Gravecrawler, and I have this Cliffs. So I probably need to just simply play, because this card is what we want. Exile cards from each opponent's graveyard. We need this to go off, so I need the tap land in, and we're going to Inquisition away the Gravecrawler, and hope that they don't top deck basically another zombie for this Gravecrawler. So that's the genuine hope here. Then we can Flagstones, Kaya's, and be awesome. So they do Golgari Thug here. I guess they do get Hogaak, right? I can't stop that. There was no way to really stop this now that I think about it. Why does Generous Gift create a green token? Because it's elephant. If it was going to create a white token, it'd have to be like a soldier or something like that. Alright, what else does this do? Exile cards. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. So I can't entwine this. Question is, can I get enough? And sacking the creature, I wonder if that happens first or second. So I can have them exile, graveyard, and sack a creature. Then they just hit me for 8 and then 8 again, because I'm going to have them... They'll sacrifice maybe like Satyr and 12. I'm trying to decide if I want to show them this. This is one turn too late. They didn't play this, by the way. So this turn... So we can exile all and make them sack. They sack this. They hit us for 12, 13 damage. And then the following turn, I'm not doing anything. Cabinasia almost got the super destroyed tennis ball. It's a slime ball. Thank you so much for the support. And welcome back. I think we're going to concede here to conceal some information here. Because in one more turn here, we're just not getting there. Okay. So Rest in Peace is here. Gaia's Guile is here. I'm thinking Generous or these Bantu's Reckonings are probably important. Maybe even the Anguish I'm making an Ashiok. Fulminator's probably not necessary here. So, gonna need some help, guys. What do we think we take out for this kind of stuff? Like Generous Gift, maybe not if I'm gonna bring in Bantu's. Bantu's is a way to kill everything, which is important. Anguish I'm making an Ashiok might be a little too much. Although Ashiok on turn 3, you exile their graveyard, could be important. They did appear to be dredging. Do Fatal Pushes make a lot of sense? Fatal Pushes might not. Bitter Blossoms as well, and Collective Brutality. Collective Brutality does kill something. I guess the Fatal Pushes kill stuff too. Bitter Blossom is weaker. What do we have over here? We have Sarah, who's a win condition. We have Sorin, which is also a win condition. We can probably get rid of a few of these, though, with the idea that we're not getting to 4 unless we hit one of these anyway, and we'd rather have this stuff in. I don't see any Blood Moons. I know. Awkward. I think Lingering Souls is okay. Lingering Souls gets a little worse with Rest in Peace. Here, let's take a couple Lingering Souls out and Bitter Blossoms. That's Rest in Peace and Guile. Kaya's. Drop a Thoughtseize. Only big stuff is Hogaak. I could see that. Maybe a pair of Thoughtseizes out as well. Bring Bantu's in to deal with that. I mean, imagine that last game. If it was Bantu's instead of Guiles, we'd probably win, because then we'd Guiles right after that. So I kind of like bringing the Bantu's in. Can I take one of the Planeswalkers out? Probably. I think I want to keep Sarah in, although the lifelink could be important. Maybe I just get rid of the Gideon. Although Gideon kind of makes a bunch of walls. Let's take one Sarah out. So that's 7, bringing in Bantus. Question is, are there any rooms for Ashiok? Drop a Lily? We could drop a Lily for an Ashiok, maybe. Could drop a Lily as well, a second Lily for more of a, like, a Thoughtseize or something. Kind of bringing the Thoughtseize back because we can disrupt them. We'll do that. We'll do that. I don't know if it's correct, but we'll do it. All right, let's play first. Well, we have Kaya's Guile, but if they hit something crazy here... Man, do I keep this? This feels weak. Feels weak, but I kill whatever their first thing is. I'm going to keep this. This card's really good, I think. And if we just collect a Brutality, their first creature here, so they don't have what they need, yeah, that should be reasonable, right? We can take a peek at what they're doing over there, too. And we're going to get a Stitcher here. We'll just get a Godless Shrine here. I guess Stitcher's a little bit frightening to see, because killing that extra... Ooh, okay. Let's just Flagstone here. And then let's... 2 modes. Let's discard and -2/-2. I think that's reasonable. And we'll discard just like a Ghost Quarter here. I don't see a reason to have that Ghost Quarter. Alright, there's a Faithless Looting, Carrion Feeder, Gravecrawler, and Nature's Claim. Well, they get to play both of these out and then play this, right? No? That's miserable. I guess I'm taking the Faithless Looting. This is mildly miserable. And they have a Vengevine now? Oh my gosh. We've played into everything. This can be played from hand, right? He just... And he has enough now. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I guess we should have played towards that Rest in Peace. This is a lot. I can gain life. Come on, Bantus? Yeah, Bantus. Bantus would be good. Hogaak. Hogaak Smack Attack. Hits for 4. I can game 4. We could play that game. They're going to just sacrifice the Gravecrawler and bring it back, though. Ugh. Ugh. Man's Bridge from below. Remember, this is the first time out. Alright, so... I'm trying to think if there's a way to do this where we don't just die rapidly. It's probably Guile, make a spirit and gain 4 life, block here, not worry about their graveyard, and try to get a Bantus off the top. Hogaak's no problem. Hey, like I said, I should have practiced with this. I didn't practice. They're gonna take a land, so... So here, I have to, I'm pretty sure, gain life. Quick practice league. Let's go ahead and gain some life here. Gain 4 plus block this. It's kind of like gaining 8. Come on, Bantus. One time. Carrion Feeder eating a Wayfinder. That's fine. Alright. Extra point of damage. Come on, Bantus. Not sure I can win if it's not Bantus here. Maybe they'll eat a few more things and then I can guile them. No, that's not going to do it. Can't block enough of this. If I gain 4 plus another, I go to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Block this, take 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. You got me, Hogaak. You got me, Hogaak. That's fine. We're learning. We're learning. That was practice game. Now we're gonna play for real. Alright. Yeah, let's keep this. This looks fun. This does some stuff. Uh-oh. We're gonna play Marsh Flats here in case I need to fetch a basic. In case I need to fetch them basics. I don't have a 3-drop, so we can do 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're Eldrazi. We'll fetch. We'll get a Godless Shrine here since they're Eldrazi. Not too worried. I could Smallpox them. That'd be kind of hilarious. Am I supposed to just Smallpox here? I can't do it off the Flagstone, unfortunately. Maybe I'm just supposed to collect a Brutality, play the Flagstone, and then Swamp and Smallpox their next threat. That's probably the right play here. And let's just... do I need to 2-mode this? Let's 2-mode it. Here, and I'll get rid of probably just a Shambling Vent. That's reasonable. Rest in peace, Smasher, and Simian Spirit Guide. Alright, well, we know what we're playing against. Seems reasonable, those cards. Hello, streamer. Hello, viewer. Eldrazi Temple's a decent one here, although he's not going to play anything. Well, jam out that Rest in Peace. Go for it. There you go, opponent. Good job. All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of worried about Smasher. Let's think here. Are they watching? Oh, I doubt it. Am I just supposed to let Smasher in next turn and then Smallpox them the following turn? Get the Smasher? They'll have 5 mana. Seems like that's what they would want to play. Let's just play this out and pass turn. I wanna get the Smasher through a Smallpox here. Thalia. Okay. That's fine. We can get rid of Thalia. It's a good top deck. So let's a Smallpox here, I think. Get rid of Thalia, make them sack something. They can still play Smasher here. We're gonna get rid of, I think, the Plains, honestly. Because when we sacrifice this land, we'll get something and then we have Flagstone behind it as well. They got rid of Simian Spirit Guide, obviously. We'll sacrifice this land. And now they can't play Reality Smasher immediately. Oh, that's right, Exile. That's a thing. Should have pitched one of these. Forgot about Exile. This is when it hits the... Yeah. Small mistakes. Thought not. Well, maybe it wasn't so bad. Now I have 2 Sarahs who, if we top deck here, great. We'll be in good shape. That's not bad either. Liliana downtick is probably okay here. We're forcing our opponent to have... What is this? 4/4? If I uptick here, we get the Smasher, we lose Liliana. If I top deck a land. If we get her down, we're losing. It's probably correct to still downtick here. See if they actually find their land. If they fail to find their land, we'll be probably in good shape. We could Ghost Quarter them too on their draw step. I kind of like that plan and get rid of this temple here. And hope they just don't spike another temple. This does, well, I was about to say it gives them color mana, but Gemstone Caverns is already doing that. But yeah, I doubt my opponent's watching. Looks like my opponent's skipping. Land? Alright. I don't want to... I want them to pitch a card here. And don't want to pitch Sarah here, so we're just going to ditch our Lingering Souls. Or am I supposed to play it because of this Rest in Peace? I think Sarah's just better. I don't think two guys are going to do anything. They ditched their Reality Smasher. And even if they have a 4-drop or something, they're needing land and the 4-drop at this point. So this feels okay so far. Nice. All right, show me the land. Land. Oh, that dude's a thing. We'll go ahead and play him out and just pass turn. I want to hold Sarah here. We don't have to activate Liliana all the time. Land. Thought Knot. It's a Thought Knot. So they take Sarah. We sacrifice this to draw a card, cashing in Liliana. Might be worth it. We could force the uptick here as well. Kind of... How far are you going to get us? Probably not too far. Let's uptick here and pass turn. Serum Powder is ditched. So they can't smasher me. I can block this as well and then use Liliana. 2/2 is probably not going to beat our Eldrazi opponent here. You don't even know me anymore? You had to look up Nether Spirit? Yeah, I did too, actually. Don't feel bad. We all did. Oh no, a 3-drop? Simian Spirit Guide. That's a pretty good 3-drop. Shambling Bent. Well, we're gonna lose Liliana, so we'll make them sacrifice something here. And pass turn. One of the reasons maybe to have just simply down-ticked and lost Liliana. Now we have a Thought Knot to deal with. Just a Thought Knot, though. Got a good Shambling Bent to block as well for a turn. Thalia, that's fine. We can cast everything. There's a Fatal Push. Fatal Push can actually get this Thought Knot. I won't be able to tap though for it. Let's go ahead and boot this up. This feels like it's like a Fatal Push. Or sorry, a Path. Oh no, it's a Ghost Quarter. This is kind of cool. Because now I can wait till end step to do the Fatal Push here. And I think I will actually, just in case they have another Thought Knot here. We'll take the damage. Couple stops there. Okay. And we'll go ahead and kill Thought Knot here at end step. Cost a little more, but that's okay. Godless Shrine. And pass turn. Need a few more removals. We'll see if that 4 damage matters here. Opponent's at 3 mana. Temple. Hits for 4. Go to 8. Smallpox here wouldn't be bad. Alright. So she sticks around once, but gains me some life. Actually, she could... Oh, she's not going to gain me anything just yet. Because there's nothing to exile. Because it's all in the exile. No legal targets. We'll go to 4 here. Maybe for some strange reason they leave it alone and I get a blocker and then I get to ult. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. Sends 4 at me. The main deck Rest in Peace is kind of messing with us even a little bit as well. Strange this is. Banishing Light. Okay. Alright. Let's sideboard. I think Bontus is again pretty good here. Anguish of Making and get Generous Gift are probably okay. Fulminator Mage looks like it could be awesome as well. Guile is probably no good here. I'm kind of thinking Nether Spirit might not be very good, and a pair of Lingering Souls. Main deck rip from our opponent, yeah. Fatal Push is probably needed. Inquisition Thoughtseize are good. Smallpox is good. Collective Brutality is probably not going to hit a lot. Bitter Blossoms, maybe. Let's do 2 of these, 2 of these. Liliana seems okay. This lady's not going to do a lot. Another Bontu here, probably. And like 2 Fulminator Mages just to have creatures. Smallpox them, Fulminator Mage them a few times. Got the Bontus. Maybe take 1 Fatal Push out for like a Generous Gift or Anguished Unmaking, because it kills stuff a little bit easier. Kind of like this. Win conditions are Gideon, Lingering Souls, Bitter Blossom, and Sorin. This seems plausible. I'm wondering if Generous Gift or Anguish Unmaking makes more sense. I mean, destroying actually a land is potentially relevant. Bontus. Maybe I'm supposed to take like something out for Liliana or Sarah. I don't think so. Okay. Smallpox, Fulminator Mage. No turn 1 disruption. I kind of like this though. We have the Flagstones as well. We don't have the Urborg to do the Smallpox turn 2. But maybe we'll be just gifting and Fulminator Maging. Maybe so, maybe huh. Kind of wonder how this tastes. Opponent Serum Powders. Thalia, Reality, the Immortal Sun. Opponent has Gemstone and gets rid of an Eternal Scourge. We'll just Shambling Vent past turn here. Our Marsh Flats becomes weaker here if they have Leon Arbiter, but if they do, I probably just Smallpox them. If they don't, we'll Marsh Flats here and get ready to do it next turn. And we might have to anyway. Oh, Chalice on 1. Okay, that's fine. Totally acceptable. Let's go ahead and play the Marsh Flats in case they have the Arbiter. We'll probably fetch a basic here. So there's Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. We don't have to fetch a basic now. Pass back. I hope they have a land. There it is. They do. So our Inquisition is no good, but we can go ahead and Smallpox them here. And we'll get rid of our Inquisition since it's useless. Discard Inquisition. We'll kill this land. They'll probably get rid of the Ghost Quarter. There you go. Yeah. Get rid of that card. And we'll go get a Godless Shrine here. And pass back. I might just Fulminator Mage them next. I guess destroys target non-basic. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, darn. I guess I have Generous Gift here. Darn it. Bummer. So if they don't want to lose their Thought Knot, we Generous Gift it. Would be taken. We have the Fulminator Mage. I might just be playing that, sacrificing to kill a Temple. They do take Generous Gift here. I'm almost just tempted to just fire this off and get rid of this. Mainly because we will have blockers for forever after this. And we'll even just do it right now and pass turn. That puts them down to 2. Main deck rip. Ashiok, spicy. Yeah. Ashiok. This prevents this guy from coming back as well, which I'm pretty stoked about at this point. We'll have a couple chump blockers here. Another temple. Oh my gosh. Opponent, stop ripping like a champ. Alright, so he gets it back anyway. Liliana. Well, let's go ahead and put some Lingering Souls into play. Maybe it'll discourage my opponent from coming after me. Liliana's okay. Not sure what I'm going to be doing with Liliana. So if I down tick, it just comes back all the time. So we'll just, I guess, just pass. I almost need Liliana plus a way to kill this. Oh my gosh, it's another Thought Knot. Now I need like Bantus. Okay. Could Emblem, could make a Knight token as well. I'm definitely playing Gideon. What do we want to do with this big boy? If I make a 2/2, I can block. I can quad block something as well. Or I can make these bigger. I think I could just make an Emblem here and try to do some chumping and maybe down tick and then Shambling Vent's kind of scary as well. So let's see if we can keep him around for a turn. A Reality Smasher here ruins a lot of things. Goes after Gideon. I think I'm okay just to chump block here. If I can make a couple Knights and then do the Emblem, that'd be nice too. Another one of those. Fatal Push. Alright, let's make another Knight here. Pass back and we can hook up the Shambling Vent. Maybe do something with that. Hope they don't have just a Thought Knot before combat. Let's go ahead and fire up the Shambling Vent. Do I want to do this, like double block here? Yeah, let's double block, gain a little bit of life. I'm not too worried about this. It's just a land. I don't need that land. They'll replay it if they can exile it somehow. Temple. End step. Get the Fatal Push of Thought Knot. Alright. It's good stuff there. Forgot about Chalice. Forgot about Chalice. You saw me touch it. Talking about Fatal Pushing all that time. We're garbage at this game. That being said, we have a bunch of Knights now. It's kind of nice. Uh-oh, what's this? Oblivion Ring. Just tags the Gideon here. Okay. It's fine, I suppose. No attacks. Just take the turn back. The Inquisition, pass turn. What are we looking for? Bantus. Another Planeswalker. I guess if I got a Sorin, I could swing in. This looks like a Reality Smasher. Whoa. Oh, okay. Chalice on 2. It's alright, I'm looking for the top end here. Awkward. Could have got the land. Could have gotten the land and then Ghost Quartered the land. Oh, these chalices. Scavenger Grounds. Okay. Doesn't do a whole lot right now. 3 mana, Simian Spirit Guide. Go ahead, opponent. What are you doing? Nothing. Shambling Vent. We'll pass turn. Good to have, good to have. I feel like we have a good shot if I can draw something from the top. 4 drops, please. The 4 drops, please. Pretty please. Nothing from my opponent. They might just attack with these guys. Yeah. Let's just block like this. That way I have enough to still take out a Thought Knot later. This puts us in the graveyard. And I'll have Shambling Vent to replace the 2/2. They're going to exile now with Scavenger Grounds here, and then replay one with the Eldrazi Temple. Let's just hit this now and see if they actually tap it before. They do. Okay. I guess before that went to the graveyard, I could have hit the Scavenger Grounds. Maybe a small misplay. Flying creatures get -1 or +1/+1. I wonder if they can kill these. If I did that and then they have to kind of like attack with everything to get this off. And if they don't, then I get a emblem where I don't know if they have a way to kill a spirit in the air. We can try for this line. Or I can make a 4/4 angel. 4/4 angel blocks this nicely. So chump, kill, double block. This still is around. I draw a card. Then I'm just upticking. I don't have anything. If I make a 4/4 here, there, I can jump. Let's make a 4/4. Make a 4/4 so I have the Shambling Vent next turn as well. The thing we die to here is maybe a Reality Smasher. Then our plan's all screwed up. If this lives though, I can make these 2/2s and this a 5/5 somehow. I have a feeling I'm blocking Angel here, a chump block, and then a chump block and a 2. We might not chump with the Spirit with this in play. This stops their Thalias and their Leonin Arbiters. Oh, they're just going at me? Okay. Well, block here. Chump and 3/5. What if I just double block this with the knights and just take 5 this way and draw, and then I have 2/2s after? Then I have Shambling Vent as well. Kind of like this. Draw 2. Yeah. Draw 2. Draw cards I can't use. Yeah. Hey, redraw. Serum Powder. Okay. And this guy. Okay. Seems reasonable so far. The Fulminator Mage. Alright, well, this is going to be going up. But maybe I'll get more creatures with flying. Those were terrible attacks. Probably. I think I want to redraw here. Let's do a redraw. Urborg. So I just play Fulminator Mage and just 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably just play Fulminator Mage this turn. I don't need to kill anything, and I can do some blocking here. We're probably gonna have to go down a little bit more on the life total. Try to keep Sarah around. If I can keep her around for 2 more turns. I think my opponent's just trying to kill me here as quickly as they can. So, what, I double block here and take 5? I sort of like this. These are until end of turn. noteworthy until end of turn. Alright, Urborg. I don't think I have to create the angel yet. I can create the angel next turn. So we're gonna just chump chump. So I have to avoid a reality smasher here. We kind of know as soon as a reality smasher shows up, we're just dead. But I can gain a little bit of life with the shambling vent. This doesn't play around Ghost Quarter. Or something that would just tag this. I feel safer though than probably I should because of the 2 chalices. Just don't have anything that picks this lovely guy off, please. Alright. So. Make Shambling Vent a thing. They're going after Sarah here. It's interesting. Block like this. Because I can make a 4/4 after this if I want. And I gain a little bit of life? Yeah. What do we got over there? Just a thought knot. It's just a thought knot. You can take all these cards I can't cast. Another Fulminator Mage. So 1, 2, 3, and then I have enough for Shambling Vent right behind it. I'm supposed to make a creature here, I think. I'm probably supposed to make a creature here. Let's make another angel here and pass turn back. So now I have Shambling Vent, I have an angel, and I have a Fulminator Mage. So I'll gain 2 here if they have Reality Smasher. Reality Smasher does 1 chump and chump. And then pray. Simian Spirit Guide. We're probably double blocking with the Shambling Vent and the Fulminator Mage here to kill like Scourge. Scourge. we could come back here. We could come back. We'll see. Creatures would be nice. Alright, uptick here, past turn. Now my angel lives to a Thought Knot and to a Reality Smasher. Oh no, sorry, it's until end of turn. I forget it's until end of turn. I wish it's until the opponent's turn. I still feel okay though. This attack vigilance? Oh, my bad. My bad. It has vigilance. You're right, people. You smart people over there. That's how you win. This thing's awesome. All right, they're gonna kill Sarah here. No, they're not. Okay. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll figure it out. I can double block here probably because I can make an angel after this. I get rid of the 4/4 and I have one of these still around after. And I gain the life. Oh, was it not enough? 5? Oh, right, I was at 3. That's fine. I drew Inquisition and Flagstones. There's Bantus. Alright. Alright, so we've made plenty of mistakes. Let's not do those. Oh my gosh. These are bad mistakes. We'll get it. We'll get it. Calm down, chat. We'll get it. This is why I'm supposed to practice and not just go, yeah, let's play Magic. Let's get on stream and make an idiot of ourselves. We know what's up. We know what's up. Practice League. That's right. That's right. Focus. This is the Practice League. We're learning some amazing things here. We also learned that we're pretty susceptible to Chalice 1 and 2. That is 18 of our cards. Show. Things. We can turn this around, right? Right? We can do it. Why do I have these notifications? Go away, notifications. All right. Sarah does looks cool. I need to learn how to play with her though. Alright, let's keep this. This is a lot of stuff we haven't played with yet. So we're going to get our Bitter Blossom down on turn 2 and then do some cool stuff. Hogaak 47, thank you for the raid in the party of 7. Welcome. Welcome. How are you? Takes my Bitter Blossom. That's not totally surprising. I could Thought Seize my opponent back. That's probably reasonable to do here. Thought Seize and a Stubborn Denial. Well, let's take the Stubborn Denial. I think I'm okay with them taking one more card here. Yeah, it's a bummer if it's Sorin or this Planeswalker, but they're not going to take Lingering Souls, so we have like an Esper Death Shadow list across from us, probably. And that is what I would think. Kaya's gone. Please let me see if this deck can do tier 1 play. We'll find out. It's gotten 3/5-0s based on the Goldfish stuff. Yeah, the last block was me going, hey, I'll gain life, and thinking that I was going to gain like up to 6 for some reason instead of 5. In 2 turns, we had a Bantu's coming for you. We had a Bantu's going to smash your face in. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is just cycling. Okay, all right. Respectable. I could use a land here. Godless Shrine. Tapped. Fast turn. Land? Yeah. All right, what do we want here? We might just Liliana here and ditch Spirit. Get some value here. If Nether Spirit is the only creature card in your graveyard, you may return to the battlefield. Looks good to me. When does this happen? At the beginning of your upkeep. Sweet. All right. Come on, Blood Moon. Come on, Blood Moon. Hallowed Fountain. Unknown cards in my opponent's hand. Them Blood Moons. Them Blood Moons. If I hit a land, I get Nether Spirit, Sorin, make a token, uptick, Lingering Souls, or downtick and kill whatever this is. This feels on point. Lingering Souls of their own. Silent Clearing. We get this dude back. Yes, please. Come on back. All right. We're gonna play Sorin here and just ditch this Lingering Souls and whatever their last card is. Let's just make another 2/2 flyer here. This feels good. Spirit is nifty in this list. What is this? You gonna path something? You jerk. Path's my vampire. Why not path this guy? Okay. I'm gonna go get I guess I'll get a Plains here. It is a Godless Shrine, essentially. Lingering Souls to the bin here. Pass turn. Ghoul, thank you for the follow. Basic Island, probably uses clearing here. We're almost at 6 here with Liliana, that's good. Hogaak 47, thank you for the follow and the host, appreciate it. What were you playing? How was your night going? I'm gonna block this dude. Oh, these don't fly. This thing doesn't fly. Awkward. Sorry. I didn't need it to fly anyway. I read Spirit and assumed it could fly. We could just keep tacking up the punt counter if we'd like tonight. That is an okay thing to do. I think I'm just gonna Smallpox here. Well, Smallpox because we get this fine creature back here. I might down tick Liliana. We don't lose a land in this. 4-1 with Jund. Oh, Jund. Jund. Let's go ahead and bring Lingering Souls back. We'll just plus. We can plus because we can get close to just an ult with Liliana. I don't know. Maybe the Jund person knows whether we should be upticking or not. Sacrifice is silent clearing here. Imagine if this was instant speed. Oh wait, you could make it instant speed with Teferi. Don't get any ideas, you Esper people out there. Please. They're at 6. Depending on how they attack here, I have 4 damage. I'm off to pick up my wife from the airport. Good luck. Thank you. And appreciate the raid. Hey, you can use that for black mana, opponent. Are they going to attack? Yeah. I think I almost just want to let this happen. And I swing back for 4. Is that wrong? I don't think so. They're at 6. Maybe it's wrong if they play a creature or something. We get this dude back. The one that doesn't fly. Thoughtseize. I don't need to fire that off. Uptick we go. Snapcaster. I see. Snapcaster path. Gonna path my spirit here, it looks like. Attack with 2 spirits here. We'll leave Shambling Vent back to block when they go all in here. They're going to fire this path off at end step here on Spirit. We will definitely use the ability. Go get a swamp. Alright, opponent. Fetches with Flooded Strand. They need that blue mana. Just in case they find Jace. They almost can't really attack too much with the spirits here. I'd be a little surprised if they send all 3 in. I can get them to 1. Polluted Delta. So nothing to worry about for Shambling Vent. Could boot them up. Could boot them up. I'm going to take this off. I need to find a way to play the sounds of the stream to my head. Without the headset. We need a replacement headset. Beginning combat. They can't attack with everything. They'll die. Attacks with 2. So do we win here? Earbuds? Yeah, I have to get ones that work with my soundboard. It's the small inconvenience. So if I were to sacrifice this, this dies. I swing in. Let's do this. I'm down for trying to go for it here in 2 turns. Give them 1 draw here. And they have to deal with a thing in the air. Oh, that's right. Because, you know, they don't have to sacrifice those. It'll be okay, chat. We'll just continue to play terribly here. You can tell this is not my style of deck, but that's okay. It's alright. We got this. This is lethal, and they can't just block here, so they have to double block anyway. Or single block here. We'll just pass back here. They can't crack the polluted delta either, I'm pretty sure, with this kind of attack, unless I guess they block and block. Okay, we're getting one in here. So they need a removal spell, or they need... They don't want to counter, they don't want a cycle spell. They need a blocker or removal spell. That's neither. So they're going to get one more turn here because they can block the Shambling Vent on the ground. Let's do a draw here. See if we can end it right now. See if we can end it right now. Oh, we can't. Okay. I feel pretty safe though. They need something that deals with both at instant speed. But yeah, earbuds. I have earbuds that can go into the computer, but if they go into the computer, not the soundboard, then they get kind of messed up. They don't work for you guys. Okay, opponent, what do you got? Nothing. Nothing. You got nothing, opponent. Sideboard. All right, Esper. Esper. I could see Anguish on making sense, and some Fulminator mages for more creatures. Gift as well. Bantu's probably no. I could see maybe the Guile and maybe Ashiox here. Bitter Blossom seems good. Liliana's alright. Nether Spirit's okay. I can imagine these Fatal Pushes are weak. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in a Bantu in case they get a lot of Lingering Souls, but I also have a lot of my own. So let's just take Fatal Push and go, hey, we're going to bring in something like this. And Smallpox, probably not hitting a lot of creatures, but discard in one land is fine. Collective Brutality is really good. I like these four for Fatal Pushes. Do I have room for this stuff? I guess the question is, what is this really doing for me? Probably not enough. We could bring in a Generous Gift for more versatile removal for something like Planeswalkers, O-Stones stuff, or not O-Stones, Oblivion Stones. Cool to see you playing this list. We've been tuning it for a while on Smallpox, and I took it to an IQ and went 5-2. Nice. I'm doing it no justice, I promise you. So if there are better plays, I'm open to it. I think I'll send this back. I don't mind a good black-white kind of token-like list. Definitely up my alley. Alright. Yeah. Lingering Souls, Generous Gift. I think I'll keep this. No turn one discard. Got to be a little bit mindful that they have things like Stubborn Denial, but what are you going to do? Okay. Play the Shambling Vent out past turn. I guess playing Urborg lets us, if we were to get a Flagstones off the top, play Smallpox. Just a small thing. Thought Scours themselves. Ranger. Alright, so we're Esper Death Shadow Ranger. Intriguing. Intriguing. Godless Shrine and Inquisition. Well, they won't take Spirit. They're not going to take Lingering Souls. So they're either taking Smallpox or Gift here. Maybe Gift. Because honestly, next turn I could, in 2 turns, I could gift them and Smallpox them. That'd be funny. They take my Smallpox. Alright. You got it, opponent. Bonus Lingering Souls here. We'll just tap land, pass back. If it's Esper, then they take Pox for sure. Fair enough. They don't want a green elephant? I mean, that's some pretty cool stuff. Green elephant's pretty cool. I'm gonna take some shoes off, by the way. Haven't taken those off all day. Ooh, footsies. The footsies. Are we espering here? Lingering Souls of their own. Probably just gonna Lingering Souls back. Oh, I could Collective Brutality. Actually, let's do that and ditch Nether Spirit. 2 modes. Kill a thing and take a peek. And while they're tapped out, this gives us a chance to peek here. This is a nice little combo with Nether Spirit. So we have an Unearth, we have a Thoughtseize. The Unearth gets the Ranger, and that's kind of annoying. Thoughtseize doesn't really hit a whole lot, and Path doesn't really hit a whole lot. I mean, it's going to hit this, but let's take this Unearth. Seems like the right play here. Seems marginally correct. A little inefficient with the mana. Flooded Strand was their draw, so they have Thoughtseize are going to fire off. They probably take Sarah or Generous Gift here. This is probably gone. I'm actually really liking this list. Twerking, is Sarah actually played, or was that just the list that was being played? And if you want to, you can link the Smallpox Discord. I kind of want to join the Smallpox Discord. Death Shadow here? This might be the turn to just Generous Gift it. Just slap it off the face of the earth here before they get a counter. It's a 3-3. I mean, I can keep it as a 3-3. We get our dude back. Welcome back. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. How's it going? I really think I just fire off this gift and just... because he's going to path this, and I'd rather just give him a 3-3 than have him sitting here with some sort of counter. It's Orzhov Discord here. I'm going to... Bam. I joined. Hold on. Where'd that icon go? Notification settings, mute. I mute all servers. Don't worry. Lingering Souls. Are we supposed to just Lingering Souls? So next turn I can Lingering Souls if I draw a land? This blocks nicely. I think it's okay to do a Lingering Souls here. We're risking them getting exactly a counter, and this assumes that Death Shadow grows somehow as well. And I don't think that's going to be possible here. And we're going to get the land anyway because they're pathing. So we'll have plenty to... It's Pox, old bag of bones. I could gift my own flagstone. Oh my gosh, I could. Oh my gosh. The plays. I might just take all this damage. Actually, I'll trade a spirit, that's fine. I have to be mindful of their graveyard a little bit. This ranger's sitting over here. The very first Unearth is going to be a problem. If this is the case, I'm going to just let this resolve. Smack me around, that's fine. Now I really want to just do that to my flagstones, because... yeah. Oh. That thing's annoying. So they're going to go get another Death Shadow here. And now they do this, so I can't play a spell? Is that what they're going to do? Well, they don't. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then I can Generous Gift this. I want to do this now. I still want to do this. Let's play this into play and pass turn. This seems like the most incorrect play, but the most fun. Don't have a Snapcaster too. Okay, it's just Jace. Do I care about this Jace? Like, now I have so many targets here. Lingering Souls back. I guess if he swings with everything, I can at least use Generous Gift, get my land, and kill one of these. Not giving him anything. I wonder if this Jace is going to be a problem. Jace is probably a problem because of Unearth here. We're probably too far behind here. Just the Ranger. Well, that's interesting. In that case, I might just have to gift this dude. I can't have this flip. He'll get too much value. Let's go ahead and Generous Gift it. This just feels like way too much value. He flips this next turn if I don't interact with it, then gets to Unearth and Ranger. Yeah. Too much. Too much. Then Lingering Souls. Replay Lingering Souls. Here, I'll just tap it like this. I'm okay to float a mana. We'll do this to thin the deck just slightly. I'm kind of wondering if I should just wait a turn here and then try to smash him with all 8 tokens. If I swing with the 4 now, what do I get? He blocks 3? Yeah, let's swing. Let's swing. They're at 10. I need to be more proactive. He just blocks 3 of them, then he swings back for 9, 10, 11, 12. I can chump one of them if I'm worried. And then that will leave me with 1, 2, 3. Leave me with enough to maybe Sarah and win. So right now I can kill this one in the air. If I get Sarah's, I win. Assuming no counters. Death Shadows grew, so I'll have to double chump block here. And I'll have 4 of them, which doesn't play nicely here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I think here I've got to play as close to potentially winning as possible. So 1 chump block here. Take this damage, and then I have 5. So if I top deck Sarah, they might just crack this Ranger though. Marin, thank you for the raid. 16 moon peoples. How are you fine people doing? Alright, looks like I am passing back. That's the wrong moon. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream and what were you playing tonight? Alright, we're going to cash in Shambling Vent here. Now I'm on the back foot. Did I bring Bantus in? I did not. I did not. Oh, no Bantus. Played some powdered Cheerios and went 7 and 5. That sounds pretty good. I have to block 2 here. Shambling Vent, suiting up. So that negates this one, and then I have to block and block and block. I can take one of these back. There we go. I think mathematically that's correct. Go to 2. Thought sees me. Yes. Take 2. Take 2, opponent. They're at 6. Still have this 1 blocker. That's all they need. Tap land him. Alright. Let's see here. I block, I block, I block. I take 3. Alright. Okay, opponent. Okay. The graveyard matters for them. It matters just enough. And the push is probably coming back in. Matters just enough. Fulminators and Ashioks are probably no good. like my fatal pushes back in here to take care of those. Exiling my opponent's graveyard could be good. I kind of want a singleton Bantus here, maybe instead of this generous gift. I'm going to take the Anguish I'm making out and bring in another Bantus. We're doing that because they could go wide to us, and some of the other ones were a little more narrow. All right, thank you, Miriam. Appreciate the raid. Thank you. All right, let's do this off of a basic swamp. Let's just Inquisition for starters. Stubborn Denial, Jace, Nile, Path. Well, I'll probably just take Jace here and pass turn. We'll leave Collective Brutality ready and waiting to kill that dude. That was their draw, so same stuff here. I wonder if I'm just supposed to try to Thoughtseize them here. Let's go for it. See if he wants to Stubborn Denial me or not. Stubborn Denial is probably the card I'm getting. So if he does this, that's fine. It's exactly what we'd like him to do. And I don't have to pay 2 life. Thank you. Nope. Go ahead, opponent. Go ahead. They have those 5 cards. We'll see if we get any more information here. Spell Bomb. That's fine. Marsh Flats is the card. So they have 2 lands and two paths here. We're just going to play our Godless Shrine and pass back. We genuinely know what my opponent's up to so far. If I had another land, I'd entertain the Smallpox. I want to get the Gideon down, though, next turn. And we'll see if they cash in this Spell Bomb or not. They'll need black mana to do it. I'm assuming this is going to get a Hollowed Fountain, though. Because they seem to like blue mana, and they need white as well. Nope, Watery Grave. They obviously have white here, but they need double white. Because they're probably going to cash in this to draw a card as well. Alright, so my opponent cashes in here, gets rid of a couple of our cards. Not a problem. Marshflat was one of those draws, and they have an unknown card. So these 4 and an unknown. I'm going to go ahead and go for it, though. If it happens to be Stubborn Denial, well, alright, then it is. But if it's not, then we'll have some good action here. Nice. Alright, pass back. So we have a pair of Smallpoxes and Collective Brutalities. I don't expect them to be using paths on our knights. We'll just never boot this one up until I get rid of both paths. This will fetch for probably Godless Shrine. I would think Godless Shrine. Oh, Hallowed Fountain. That makes sense too. A little blue and white. Ooh. Esper Charm. Okay, sack. Made a 1/1 spirit. Nice. Alright. So they made a sack and made a spirit. Alright. Silent Clearing. Cashes it in. Thought seizes me. So be interesting what they take here. They might take Smallpox just because they don't want us to do double Smallpox to them and really set back their lands. Stripping their hand out as well. Takes the Collective Brutality. Interesting. Expect them to play this land here. They do not. Interesting. Okay, so there's Bantus. They have both paths, so I can't really get in with Gideon here. Bantus is probably not what we want to be doing here. I might just Smallpox them and make them a dude. If we do that, we're discarding a card too, obviously, though. That might be why they kept this. They're going to path their flyer to get back on lands. That's true. They could do that as well. Then I'm down a land. The other thing I could do is just make a dude and get in for 2. Doesn't seem awful. Let's go that route. If they want to path Shambling Vent, they can path Shambling Vent. We'll gain some life here as well. If they want to keep attacking Gideon, that's fine with me. Pathing this? Alright, they path Shambling Vent. We'll go get black mana, because that's all I can get, apparently. Alright, alright. They don't know about Bantus. They know about double Smallpox, though. And we know one path is gone. Swing for 1 here. We're just a Lingering Souls or soaring away from just protecting Gideon here. A Sarah as well. So I think I make as many knights as I can until that happens. And they may continue up. I was gonna say they may continue holding the Godless Shrine so they don't have to discard if I use Smallpox. Another Shambling Vent. This isn't mono red. No. Doesn't always have to be mono red, does it? So I'm not going to fire off Smallpox there. I don't really want to have to discard my other Smallpox. Rather see them use this path. Bantus is just like an emergency button at this point. The other thing this turn I could do is just boot up Gideon with the idea that I can just get in, and if they, you know, want to, they can path it. If they tap out of their white for some reason, we can Smallpox, they'll get rid of this. Some other stuff. Thoughtseize. Alright, let's start there. That's a good card. Thoughtseize lets me clear the way. Maybe. Alright. Flame Tendrils is sorcery speed, and is going to get rid of all of my stuff. We also have a Snapcaster here. It's probably just worth it to take probably the Snapcaster because he gets the Snapcaster back something. So I just take the Snapcaster. So let's take the Snapcaster. Let's swing in. So we're going to do a swing in here and get in for 4. And then we're going to fire off a Smallpox to get rid of this so that this is active. And we're going to discard potentially just Bantus here so I can then Smallpox again. So we'll discard Bantus. The other thing is Smallpox is doing 1 damage as well. So we'll have a Shambling Vent potentially here. And we'll have Gideon. And so this turn, I'm just going to make just a token. They got rid of, looks like the swamp. Yes, because the water grave was what they sacrificed. So if they don't want to die, they need to play flaying tendrils. And then they would need flaying tendrils plus a untapped plains so that Gideon doesn't kill them. All right, that one felt closer, smarter, sharper. Yes. Yes, I like that one. That one was better. We're learning. We're picking things up. All right, let's play another match. We're going to stand up for this one. Take a ride with me. Yeah, Vince also. Yeah, it was the other one. We were not too worried about how everything was playing out there. All right, come here. Whoa. Cool. Welcome to the hot place. Yeah, Vince gave us another option as well. I think we definitely had all of our bases covered there. And I think, although we didn't see any Death Shadows or anything, I think it was smart to bring back the Fatal Pushes. Because the Fatal Pushes were Death Shadow removal. It's kind of like, I mean, it's like Grixis Death Shadow. It just does different things with the Ranger. The Unearth makes it really powerful as well. Alright, we're against Rock Paper. I have chatted to my opponent saying scissors. We have 2 silent clearings. This is one reason I'm a little hesitant about these Horizon Canopy type of lands. Because this is a lot of damage. Especially having a Bitter Blossom. But maybe we can do Bitter Blossom plus Lingering Souls or Bitter Blossom plus a Liliana here. Opponent did go to what appears to be 5 cards. Blood Crypt. Don't be Hogaak. Neonate's scary. Okay. Let's play Silent Clearing and pass turn. Reason not to do this would be if I were to top deck maybe something that won't damage me. That could be a thing. Faithless Looting from my opponent. Double Bloodghast. Are you a Houston native or just an Astros fan? I am a Houston native. And big Astros fan. We went there this past weekend, so I finally got some updated shirts. Neonate. Sacrificed. There's a Vengevine. Oh gosh. Please stop, opponent. Alright. I mean, I hate to play Bitter Blossom here, but Bitter Blossom's going to save me 2 points of damage per turn. So I guess we're going this route. Opponent said scissors got cut. I'm a big Yankees fan, going to the stadium a week from today. Nice. I like some just good baseball. Good baseball is good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, what am I playing behind this? Just Liliana down tick. Hope they just ran out of lands. The thug. Big thuggin'. 4 damage. We're 14. Going to 13. Probably less. Maybe I'm supposed to just Lingering Souls here with the idea that Sarah will be showing up. I can't quite do it either. I need to stop the bleeding. I take 2 to put the Lingering Souls down. And then if they hit a Hogaak, it's going to be over. Look at how painful this is. Alright. We'll play Lingering Souls. Yeah, I take 2 to die. We're going to 10 anyway. Chump Chump. Thug. Right, they just played the Thug. Interesting. Gravecrawler. Oh, because there's a Gravecrawler over here. Yeah. Block, block, block. Take 2, going to 9, then 8. What now? What I do matters less. Block, block, block. Taking 1 damage to do that. Going to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'll be at 3 after this next turn. 3, and then I'll have these 2. I don't think we have a out here. We'll play Lingering Souls though. They play a land, they get another Bloodghast as well. Alright, so we've already played against this deck earlier. We kind of punted around, but we didn't look for a quick... We had Guiles, but we didn't have other quick cards. So, I'm going to do it this way. Because this is a zombie as well, right? Nope, it's not. But if they have... I guess Gravecrawler is not coming back as easily. But I don't think we can win this. We take 1 here. Thank you for the follow. Take 1 here. I play 1 damage to play this out and die. Alright, alright. We gotta go to sideboard. Our opponent put way too much out way too quick. Alright, Rest in Peace coming in here. Kaya's Guile. We talked about Ashioks before. I think Bantus interest me as well. Fatal Pushes, we were questioning before. I think I can probably take a couple of the Thought Seizes out. So Fatal Pushes, we were questioning. You don't want to necessarily be Fatal Pushing their stuff, but if they have Carrion Feeder and then a Gravecrawler, then they can play Hogaak, where if you have the Fatal Push, you can stop that. I'm almost wondering if we should just ditch all the discard, actually, and just play all of this. Like maybe even just get rid of the Bitter Blossoms and do like Anguish of Making and another Bantu here. Bring these 9 in, these 9, have a couple Fatal Pushes, Smallpox. I mean, is Smallpox even smart here? Maybe 2... Well, Smallpox is interesting because it gets rid of a land and our opponent will probably be land light. Anguish of Making, yeah, we got that one. Maybe Liliana is just too slow. I could take 2 Lilianas out for like another Bantu and something else. Bring back maybe a Bitter Blossom as a win condition. Liliana just seems real bad, actually. Let's take Liliana out and keep Bitter Blossoms in. I guess in general, though, how am I killing Hogaak? But I guess if they're playing Hogaak, we're just in trouble. The idea here is to Rest in Peace or Kaya's. We can Anguish on making it or Bantu's it. I guess we got plenty of ways to kill it. Nether Spirit doesn't seem very good, especially with the Rest in Peace. Maybe we should just pitch him for 1 Liliana as a removal spell, more of an edict. All right, I like this, what we sideboarded, a little bit better than our earlier one. All right, so we have a Bantu's, Fatal Push, and a Smallpox here. I'm gonna keep this. I know it has no Rest in Peace, but we're on the play. We should be able to get to Bantu's safely. Should be able to. We will lead with 1 Shambling Vent, I think. Although I could be Fatal Pushing my opponent. Also, my opponent did all that off a Molt of 5, so maybe we can encourage them to just fill everything with great cards, and then we can just Bantus them. I really like Bantus. I'm a fan of Damnation and Wrath of God, but Bantus is just the next level goodness. Overgrown Tomb. Gravecrawler. I actually sort of just want to Smallpox him here. Smallpox him and we'll get rid of the Shambling Vent since it's a tap land. We'll get rid of our basic swamp here. They do get a Vengevine. It's a little bit frightening. A little bit frightening, but I don't see them playing two things this turn. Maybe next turn. But not this turn. No way. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Alright. We are doing things. We'll play Godless Shrine tapped. Pass back. It'd be kind of funny to Ghost Quarter that. Get rid of the red mana. They probably have to go get a swamp. Oh, well then now it won't matter. Carrion Feeder. How are they going? They're going. I'm gonna Fatal Push Carrion Feeder just to be safe here. They're going. I'm not super healthy. There's some Pop-Tarts. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. All right, let's go ahead and Lingering Souls. All right, I'm gonna take one more turn here to try to get them to empty the rest of their hand. Kind of look like we're trying to block. We're what, 1 and 2, I think? Trying to get that 2/2. All right, don't Thoughtseize me. That's fine. I want them to really go all in here, thinking that spirits are just a way to chump block until I find something. Then maybe I can get Bantus after they go through 1 or 2 more cards in hand. There's a Bloodghast and a Claim to Fame. Come on, opponent. Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to block and block. I can just play the long game with another Lingering Souls here. Neonate. Smallpox. Is Smallpoxing and Ghost Quartering just a little too much? I think it's a little too much. And they have a green creature out right now. Maybe I'm just supposed to Lingering Souls and then, like, if I Smallpox, I'm going to lose Bantus unless I keep the Silent Clearing here. Maybe I'm just supposed to Lingering Souls again and then, like, cantrip here. Kind of wait on this Smallpox. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to cantrip with the Silent Clearing, but we have that option up to us. If they're playing two things, the Gemstone Mine's disappearing as well, and maybe Smallpox becomes more valuable. I don't know. They have a Bloodghast over there, and that would come back if I Ghost Quarter them. I maybe don't want to be doing that. By the way, tonight we're probably only going to get a League and maybe like some Q games in. We'll just say we've been getting to bed too late. Alright, so we get the Vengevine, we block. They play a Gravecrawler here. I really think I'm just cashing this in. Draw a card. I'll probably draw a land at some point. Another Lingering Souls. It's an Urborg. I don't want to play the Urborg because that turns their Gemstone Mine on. Let's just play another Lingering Souls and pass. I think I can wait about one more turn here. They'll have two creatures that can enable Hogaak. I almost want them to find one more land. Get the Bloodghast back. There we go. Alright, I think we're going to Bantus after this. This encourages them to play like Hogaak behind this. Yeah, there we go. Gemstone Mine's gone. Then we can Bantus and then we can Smallpox and really hurt them. Oh no. Well, alright. So we're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7 damage here. Definitely Bantus though. Definitely Bantus here. That's a pretty good card. Alright. Well, it's Bantus. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to untap. But if we don't do this, we die. So, Bantus here. Maybe I get to Smallpox next turn. And if I do, maybe we can stop them from bringing Vengevine back, and then we can Ashiok them. This is the dream. We need to live 2 turns here without them just going off. Neonate had an Assassin's Trophy. Okay, play our land, pass turn. We're playing the land in case I do get to Smallpox. Maybe they get 1 creature in. Alright. Land. So Bloodghast gets to come back here. We're going to go to 6. The scariest thing here is that they have a Gravecrawler, and they could very, very, very easily just get Carrion Feeder and get the Gravecrawler back. Decides to Faithless Looting here. Double Hogaak. Some big boys. Alright, we just got to pass turn. I can't even play my Lingering Souls here. Don't have 2 spells, please. I need probably just this 1 turn. There's the Carrion Feeder, so we lose. Because they have the Vengevine here. We needed the 1 more turn to untap and then get to Ashiok. Did I wait too long on the Bantus? Possibly. Possibly. Alright, so we've played that matchup twice, and we've decided to try to keep things that were more removal based and not the Rest in Peace. In this case, they did get an Assassin's Trophy, so I don't know if that would have worked. Alright, we're 1-3. We're going to go ahead and play our last match here, because we can get some play points, for sure. That's always nice. And like I said, we'll probably play some Q games, and I'm happy to chat. We'll talk about the deck. Maybe I'll start a league and see how far we can get into the league. Yeah, we can just see. I like play points. Play points are nice. By the way, if you're joining us from one of our hosts, thank you so much. We typically stream Red Prison, but we're going to start opening it up to something a little bit different on Wednesdays, and I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do on Fridays. So if some new decks are going to be your thing, by all means, come hang out with us. Alright, we're going to do this off a swamp in case they're burn. Going to Inquisition on turn 1 here. We have a Narset, Parter of the Veils, and we have some stuff here. I'm going to take the Opt. It seems silly, but next turn I can actually just Smallpox, and that's going to actually take him a little bit to get something going here. Hallowfound tapped. I really want to figure out a good tokens list that I can really break Sarah's. I mean, this one's doing some pretty good stuff. Let's Thoughtseize here. I'm going to do that. I know I'm opening myself up to a counter, but I think I'm just going to take Narset here and all their stuff super high costed. Then I can play Flagstones and not drop down on the land. Obviously, this gives them a chance to play the Plains, and then that's what they're sacrificing to Smallpox. But I think I'm okay with either. So Flagstones here. I'm going to go ahead and Smallpox. I kill my own Flagstones here. I'm going to get rid of the Plains. And then we get to Sorin. And they'll be down to 1 land currently. This feels good. They got rid of Terminus. They got rid of their Plains. We're going to go get a land. And pass it back. I have been a fan of black-white tokens in the past, and I've run it once or twice at my FNM just for fun. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Passing back. Lingering Souls is a really nice card. I'm going to get my Planeswalker down here. Feels like the right thing to do. Make a creature, and then we can maybe land Lingering Souls, Lingering Souls. We may also just play one Lingering Souls, afraid of another Terminus from our opponent. This looks like the blue-white list that I was provided in the Varos Discord before the game. Alright, let's play Lingering Souls here. I think I'm just going to uptick and get in here as well. Gain a little bit of life. Get in for 3. So this can sack, make a token, graveyard, or gain life. Looks like they're going to go after my Shambling Bent. Going to get that extra blue here. That way they have Cryptic online, because they're probably going to need to tap down some stuff here. Top decks the Terminus. Well, I guess I'm going to be playing my Lingering Souls out of the yard. That's rude. That's rude, opponent. We can probably play Sorin here. Oh, we know exactly what they have in hand. So we'll play Lingering Souls out of the yard. I'm going to make another dude since we're not attacking this turn. And we'll pass back. I don't imagine they do Jace here because they'll probably do something with Cryptic. That would be my guess. Path is no good. Land. They got another Field of Ruin. That's pretty good for them. Ooh, Sarah's good. Alright, let's uptick here and see if I'm allowed to attack. This might be tap down, return this. Then I'll play Sarah here. Okay. They might end step Cryptic as well about Sorin. In which case I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to toss Sarah away to this. You can do whatever you want, opponent. We'll float some mana here. We have to be careful. We only have 4 basics in the deck. Just something to be aware of. Path as well. Do I want to use this? Like exile and make a white 1/1? We can probably wait, right? I can probably wait. End step make 1 here. They might Jace bounce as well. It's a fairy. So each opponent sacks, so I can't sack myself. I think in response to this, I'm going to go ahead and play this. Oh, I can't. That's right, because Teferi has that. Oh my gosh, never mind. Never mind. Teferi's got instant speed protection. Alright. I will be very honest, and I forget that all the time. Let's Inquisition here just to see if I can get Sarah to land. Looks like I can. Force a negation. Taken. Let's go ahead and get Sarah down here as well. We're definitely going to get rid of this Teferi. I think I'm just going to make creature and uptick here. And let's kill Teferi. I don't really want them to have something at sorcery speed and get to use it at end step, especially if it's like 2 or 3 mana. So here I'm suggesting they keep Cryptic up, I think. Yes. Cryptic, maybe. So let's make make a token here and then up Sarah here. And then we will attempt to attack. This is 7 damage, so it doesn't kill them. Interesting, they're letting this resolve. I guess they could Cryptic Bounce. Bounce the Angel, take 2 instead, draw a card. Play Gideon, play a dude. This is like Black-White Super Friends with like token support. I think that's a good way to represent this deck. This Fetid Heath is paying off dividends here. Let's do this. And if I want, I can now boot up Gideon as well. Sorin plus Sarah is really working nicely with the whole flying creatures. I like that synergy. The Smallpox folks have done a great deal of great tuning. Opponent is drawing cards with Jace. They need a land plus an opt here. So they're trying to set up land, opt, terminus. Even doing so, I just have a lot of planeswalkers that they have to deal with. Alright, Fatal Pushes probably can come out here. Generous Gift is coming in. Anguish of Making. Maybe even the Ashioks. I could see a few Fulminators as well. What do we not like? Nether Spirit is maybe a bit awkward. Their main removal is Terminus or Path. So that feels a bit awkward. I don't know if I really need to be removing their graveyard too much. So we could probably take that as well. Do I want maybe one less Fulminator? I could see that. Let's do one less Fulminator. Ashiok's a bit of an interesting one. I think what I'm looking for here, if I were to get Ashiok out, is they can't search, or they can't search for lands with their fetch lands. This hand's kind of weak. We're gonna mulligan this. 2 Sarah is not what I want to have. 1 Smallpox. I'd rather have Thoughtseizes and Inquisitions. This is a bit better. I probably can keep this and ditch Ashiok. We're not going to mill them out. And the other 3 cards here look fine. And we're probably doing, what, Flagstones? We can do Marsh Flats too first. Basic Island. Serum Visions. See where they put these cards. This will be important. 1 and 1. 1 top, 1 bottom. Alright. Liliana doesn't make me want to fire off Smallpox anymore. Kind of want to do it in this order. We'll see though. Godless Shrine. Tapped. Our turn. And Shambling Vent. Alright, let's play the Shambling Vent. Past turn. We're probably starting with Lingering Souls and then maybe Liliana after. We could also Smallpox them at some point here. Just to take them down a land. Maybe I try to Smallpox next turn. Ditching Lingering Souls. Killing Flagstones. This is a great card to kill. Alright, I'm going to assume they have Force here. So I'd rather a Smallpox get forced here. I drew another one than Liliana getting forced. Please no Force. Alright, they have Force. They have Force. They ditched an Opt. They have 2 cards left. This is going to be a little bit harder to kill now because they have 2 creatures and a lot of our stuff is more Edict effects. Yeah, Yeah, George, they had it. They had it. There's a land. Okay. Land and 2 unknowns. Yeah, the play patterns totally made sense. Let's Inquisition them for starters here. Maybe they have things like Path or something. Path their own dude. Then we get to Smallpox them. I don't know. That's wishing, right? If they Path, they get a dude here as well. Plain Brad, thank you for the resub. 13 months. Logic Knots for 4 here. Goodness me. Goodness gracious me. Lingering Souls is so good. It is a good card. Say no to that. I'm wondering if I'm just supposed to Smallpox here and ditch Lingering Souls. It gets rid of their last card. They're kind of top decking. Maybe then we Liliana down tick and now they're down to this Monastery Mentor. Let's try this line. So the idea here is that we're going to get our Lingering Souls down in the graveyard. They're going to get rid of a card. We will then Flagstone as well. This will keep us on the lands we need. Don Rawls, thank you for the resub. We got 4 or 5 resubs tonight. Thank you guys so much. 14 months. A lot of our long time folks. Thank you. Appreciate it. Woo! We're on our way to our next sub emote. We need, I don't know how many we need. We need the peoples. So if I top deck a land here, I get to Liliana and then do that. Strange take on Bant Ojutai. Awkward. Let's attempt Lingering Souls first here. That way I have some creatures. And Liliana might... What's going on? Liliana, I want to say could be an uptick, but I kind of like this Sarah, so let's make them sack. At most, this is an opt, and the opt gets them something else here. Brian just throwing bits at us. Thank you so much, Brian. Brian is our official, unofficial sponsor, by the way. If you want to read some of his content in academia, by all means, go for it. It's got some good articles there. All right, opponent sacrifices the token. Looks like they're going to come after my Shambling Vent here. We're doing this because Sarah can create another token for us to block with or make our spirits big. Oh my gosh, they had the opt. They had the opt. Goodness me. We're going to get some more Ban Ojutai in the future. They put the card on top and drew it, by the way. Land an unknown card. Jace. The biggin' Jace. Alright, so Liliana dies here, probably. Although I could block in such a way that we keep Liliana alive. I wonder if that's worth it. Is it worth it to keep Liliana alive? If we block, we're not killing anything either. Should we be killing something? Kill, get to play Sarah, down tick. We're going to lose Sarah, but we have a 4-4. Jace just kills the 4-4. How far are we behind in this? We're probably pretty far behind. Let's just block here so I can reuse Liliana. They go after the top of our deck here instead. That's fair. By the way, they had put it there, so... Play Sarah out here. Definitely going to be upticking with Lily. And then downticking with Sarah. This kind of feel bad, though, against our blue-white opponent with Jace. Because a lot of their effects can just bounce stuff, so our tokens don't stay around. You dumb tokens. Yeah, they just bounce this. Bounce, swing 2 at Liliana, 1 at Sarah, and 1 at us. And now we're at 11. And then they have an active Jace and a card in hand. What do I need to top deck here? I don't even know. Not that. We'll play it because I can block with it next turn. Feel the Ruin's a problem card, obviously. Alright. What do I have? So... I really don't have anything else. I don't think I have anything else. So Jace can just Fate Seal us or draw some cards. Then if they get, what, 2, 3 spells here? 4, 5, 6. So if they have 2 spells, it's a 4, 3, and 3. That'd be 10. Put me to 1. I don't have a board wipe, so... I think we could concede this. I think we're dead. You know what? To keep things moving along, I think we're dead. Lingering Souls, I guess, would block for a while. And then after that, I would draw never, because they're going to do probably 10 to me. I think that was fine. Alright. Bantu seems better. Better than probably Fulminator. Ashiok feels bad too. Let's bring Fulminators back in for the Ashioks. Generous gift. Let's go Fulminators here. So I have an idea. We're gonna try to Smallpox and Fulminate them out of this game because we're gonna be ahead because we're gonna be playing first. Let's go this route. Them routes. No lands. No lands at all. Mulligan. We dropped a few frames today. I was going to say the internet's being slow for some reason. A little bit slow. Taking its time. Hello? It's still working. Is Magic Online about to crash? Uh-oh. Whoa. Alright, we got the mulligan. We're going to keep this and ditch. I'm probably going to ditch Sarah because I wanted to play the Fulminator Mage and kind of see where that took us. So we'll lead off with a Thoughtseize here. Thoughtseize into Shambling into Fetid and go from there. So we have a Force of Negation and a Snapcaster and then a bunch of lands. Let's just take the Force of Negation. They have a lot of lands here. Flooded Strand. We'll just do Shambling Vent, pass turn. I might just Fulminator right behind this to take him off an extra land here. Hallowed Fountain, tapped. We got the Snapcaster possibly here soon. Maybe I'm just supposed to Liliana here. Liliana, and they have the Narset or something. Let's try Liliana here. While we have an opportunity to do so. We'll just tick up here. They can't flash in Snapcaster. I'm going to get rid of the Ghost Quarter. I don't think Ghost Quarter is gaining us anything here. We're probably going to play Marsh Flats, Fulminator, and Uptick again. My opponent gets rid of a Field of Ruin. We're going to see this Island and probably Narset. Although they got to deal with this thing now. You know what we... Oh, we moved that light. That's why. I just realized. I'm sitting here like, why is my backlight on? I moved it. All right, there's Narset. Off of a Field of Ruin. So Narset gets to draw cards. Gets to draw them cards. Disdainful Stroke. Well, we don't have actually too many of those types of cards. Let's go ahead and uptick here. Let's see what they ditch. We're going to get rid of our Bontus. I might just Shambling Vent poke this so they don't get another draw out of it. Seems reasonable. I get rid of a Teferi. I didn't need to crack that, but we're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, let's just get in with a Shambling Vent so that Narset doesn't draw them another card here. And then we'll just pass turn. We know 3 of their 4 cards. They're probably playing this island. They probably want to do Field of Ruin on this, which is fine. Fulminator Mage gets under Disdainful Stroke. They do currently have Snapcaster Force of Negation if they want it. Serum Visions from our opponent. They might just try to leave 2 mana up here with the idea that they could Snapcaster. Tough one, I'm sure, opponent. Sam likes it. Sam likes it. Thank you for the follow. Follows and subs abound. By the way, that is the free and easy way to support the stream, and I do appreciate all and every one of them. All right, let's lead. Lead with a Fulminator Mage here. Leading with Fulminator Mage. I'd love to get down this other Fulminator Mage here. Maybe it's worth it. And kind of just play the whole I'm going to sacrifice and not let you play. Let's see if they do Snapcaster here. They do. I almost just want to go ahead and sacrifice and get rid of this. And then we'll take our land. I like this line. This is the line we talked about during sideboard, so we're going to just stay the course. This is our plan. With another Fulminator Mage here, we take him off white. Interesting card. Alright, let's go ahead and attempt Fulminator number 2 here. And I may just go ahead and uptick this Liliana now. Let's get some cards out. I don't think I need another Liliana here. They got rid of Snapcaster. Maybe I'm just supposed to sacrifice this now. Since they didn't play anything that can attack Liliana. And then after this, I just split Island and Narset and just keep whittling them down. Alright, they're gonna float one. Floating one in their draw step. So at this point, I'm asking them to have or draw. I'll Field of Ruin, we'll get it. I'm looking to prevent them having white if I can. Inquisition. Let's start there. Let's see what we're playing against, and then this will determine what Liliana's going to do here. I don't care about this Disdainful Stroke. If I could uptick here and then emblem, it would be really nice. I have a detention sphere and a snapcaster here. They also have another Narset. Let's see here. If I were to take the detention sphere, they could Narset me and go get something. What are we doing with Snapcaster right now? We can snap Force of Negation at the moment. If I go up here with Liliana, then I get 2 of these cards. I think so. Just keep going up here. Kind of D-sphere, go up. Then they lose either Disdainful or Narset, and they snap in Snapcaster. And if they do the Snapcaster, I can always just downtick Liliana, or I have a removal spell. I think you're right. It's D-sphere here, and we go up. Just keep pressing this. They're at 3 lands. We've restricted their lands. They're gonna have to go get white mana here probably. They got rid of a Disdainful Stroke at this point, so they have Snappy and a Narset. If they want white mana here, they got to Field of Ruin. If they want a Snapcaster, they don't get to do anything else. So they Snapcaster, and I don't believe they have an instant speed spell. So they Snapcaster here. We're at 7. They get to what? Play, I guess, Narset, and they're going to get a double draw out of it, which is pretty good. But unless it's a land, I suppose we can decide what we want to do with Snapcaster here. So we have Unknown Card plus a Detention Sphere. All right. Well, they don't have white mana just yet. Lingering Souls. All right. So I don't have to try to kill this. So D-sphere. So I'm upticking after playing. Because I don't need a downtick now. We'll uptick and we'll see if they can find their white mana. So they'll probably hold D-sphere. They definitely well could. Plains. Plains. Alright, so they got to hit the plains again here. We got one of them. They get to pick, right? Non-creature, non-land. Okay. Serum Visions. It's a good card. Cast Serum Visions. Replaces itself. I don't know. Do I keep going up here with Liliana and risk the D-sphere at some point? D-sphere could show up next turn. I'm supposed to cash in Lily. Let's see if we draw a discard spell first. Oh, yes, we can do this now, right? Cash in Lily. Give them Field of Ruin, land, and then land. Draw. How do we split this? All right, let's do Liliana. Choosing you. How do we split this? I think we gotta split Field of Ruin away from the land, the islands or something. They might. Okay. They're floating. Just 2 lands in each pile, and then just like maybe just you can have Narset or you can have Snapcaster, because I can kill the Narset. I think it goes this way. We'll say okay to this. I don't think there's really any better way to split it. Okay. Switch Snapcaster and Narset. I mean, we got rid of everything anyway. Alright, so they had Force of Negation as their last card. Fair enough, opponent. Alright. They're out of cards. 2 lands. It's good. It's good. We can't be disappointed with that last one. Oh, gosh. We're doing it to him. We're doing it. Lingering Souls, and then we're going to Smallpox him. I'm going to Smallpox this land, whatever this is. Eat it all. We'll sacrifice one of these spirits. Get rid of a land. It was Teferi. Alright, we're on turn 10, and my opponent has 1 land. Feels good. Alright, opponent. You need probably some land. Ooh, there. There you go. There you go. There's a land. Yeah, well, we're going to play our land and swing for 3. I guess I just need to hope for nothing crazy. We're not going to say what they could get because they'll just get it. Because they're a legendary player. I believe it. Going and getting islands. No planes. A bit afraid to get something like a Hallowed Fountain, probably because I've shown Fulminators. That's a good card. We'll probably cast one side of this. I probably don't want to cast the other side. Let's see here. 3. This is a 3-turn clock. If I play one of these, it turns into a 2-turn clock. Let's do that. Is Bloodghast in the deck? No, it's not. What's the record so far? 1 and 3. But we clearly punted probably games, matches 1 and 2 different ways. Oh, I can own that. Oh gosh. Yeah, swing 5. Swing 5 and then Smallpox you again, opponent, because I don't want you to play Magic. If by some miracle they get rid of the Fortress here, then I don't need to play my Lingering Souls. All right. We're not going to play the Lingering Souls in case they top deck a Terminus here. Yeah, we have Bitter Blossom instead of Bloodghast. Okay, so we're kind of figuring out the deck. It took us a league. That would be typically a practice league for me. We did go 2-3. I can honestly say, though, we played Hogaak twice, and we've tried more removal and going, hey, I think the hand's good enough. We didn't have any Rest in Pieces, and the what is it, Kaya's Guile was always a turn late. So we learned that from the 2 Hogaak matches. Deck sweet. Opponents getting a little lucky, I think. This is Pennock's list. Been going 5-0 with it. I'm going to probably just start another league, and we'll see how far we get into it. Right? Or do we want to just do Q games? Let's see here. It's 9:30. I know I need to go to bed on a reasonable time-ish thing. Got a nice crowd here, though. We'll start a league. I'm not going to promise we'll finish the league, but we'll start one. No changes. We're warmed up with the deck. That was the practice league, if you will. We'll try to get 2 to 3 games minimum in here, but if the games go long, we'll just have to see. Things like this will be posted to YouTube, though, and if I do find a way to maybe get the last part of the league in, I might record it. I'll have to see. Hogaak like the Vengevines and stuff, or like Dredge with Hogaak? Both. It was a non-confligate Vengevine Golgari Thug Neonate Hogaak list. So that would probably fall under more of your Vengevine stuff you're saying. Dredge would have the what? Creeping Chills instead of Vengevines. So more Vengevine list. Alright, we're against Lab Monkey. We're starting a new league. We're going to see how far we can get. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, the awkward thing with having a Fetid Heath and a lot of 1-drops that are black. We're going to have to mulligan this. We can't do anything turn 1. Alright, we can keep this. We're going to keep this. I don't know what my opponent's on. We have redundant Thought Seizes, and I kind of want to curve out. If we need the second Thoughtseize though, and this is no good, then that's frustrating. If we need to remove something though, this would be nice to keep. Maybe Lingering Souls doesn't make sense and I double Thoughtseize and just worry about Lingering Souls later. I can get one here. There already are silent clearings. Let's see here. There's already 2 silent clearings. Oh my gosh, it's Goblins. Alright, well maybe I'm not too upset about the Thoughtseizes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and shock and do all this. I want to get something out of their hand. A couple Fatal Pushes. Don't care about those. Ringleader and Chieftain. Well, we'll take the Chieftain. It's the cheaper. The cheaper of them. This feels good. This feels good. We have a removal spell. And Blood Crypt. Shambling Mint. Heath and plus Flagstones and Smallpox is pretty good turn 2. Would agree. We'll go ahead and Thoughtseize them again. I can just take the Ringleader now. And now they have no creatures, and we can just kind of go from here. We can gain a little bit with Collective Brutality when we're removing their first dude. So we'll see how it goes from here on out. Okay, we'll go ahead and Inquisition. I doubt I'm going to hit anything useful, but I can take a Fatal Push and see what that other card was. Not the greatest. Not the greatest, but we have a Sack effect and we have a Collective Brutality. I'm just trying to use my mana as I get it here. Now we have another removal. Lingering Souls would have been a little bit better to keep here, but the double Thoughtseize were 2 removals and we've gotten a few after that. So, I'll take it. Their Fatal Push is probably going to hit the Angel. I might get to actually get something sacrificed and then put my my little spirit into play. Okay, okay. Goblin Matron. Goblin Matron goes and gets another Goblin. We can definitely kill that. We could kill that and I could Collective Brutality. 2 modes, potentially. Gets a Ringleader behind this. Well, Ringleader's harder to kill, for sure. So I guess I'm going to make them sack and we make a 1/1. It's not the greatest. But we get a Spirit. Thoughtseize. Well, guess I'm using that. Take the Ringleader. There's a Fatal Push over there. I don't think I need to worry about that card. We'll hold Collective Brutality and Fatal Push for a critter. For a critter. Okay, what do you got, opponent? Thoughtseize. Rude. It's a good draw from my opponent. They'll take Sarah probably. I would imagine they take Sarah. By the way, I love this art. Love this art. It's pretty good stuff. She's a good one. All right. Now that we've made them discard creatures, we can start going after them. You only have to exile 1 creature every time to get the 2 life, which is nice. Which is pretty nice. They're gonna Fatal Push me here? Fatal Push? They're attempting to pay cost on something. Yep, Urborg would work too. Yeah, Urborg plus the Fetid Heath. not fetid heath, sorry. The flagstone would let you do that as well. Smallpox is a really fun card, in my opinion. It's got a lot of interesting play to it. Alright, so if we find a land, I guess I just smash in with Shambling Vent. We do. It is a draw. We could redraw with the land. But I think we can actually probably just end this in a couple turns if I just attack in here. Because this is going to do a considerable amount of damage. And we know they're on Snow, Mountain plus Unknown card. And I gain one of the life back that I use for the silent clearing. So get in there for 2. 15-17. We'll swap life total opponent. So we're playing against the red-black Goblins. I guess I am tapped out on the turns where I attack with Shambling Vent. Something to be aware of. There we go. That's a good card. Alright. Let's take Ringleader and Fatal Push here. Let's go ahead and slam down a Lingering Souls. We'll pass turn. We have 6 damage that we can do off of this. We can then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can do about 10-ish damage. So we're about a turn or 2 away. Alright. Nice. We got there. We got there. Alright. Bantu seems good here. Generous Gift, maybe, but probably not. A lot of their goblins are 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4s. Fatal Push seems good. Maybe drop a Thoughtseize. Nether Spirit Theme's fine. It's a good blocker. That Thoughtseize top deck to take a Ringleader was massive. This deck consistently hits 3 to 4 goblins off the card. Would have been a completely different game, for sure. That is a very fair statement. I guess, what is this going to be doing? They can't search their library, so they can't use Matron. Shuts off Matron. Would that be worth it? Maybe I keep the Thoughtseize because of Ringleader. I really think the only thing I care about is really Bantus. Maybe Guile's not doing much. 1 Bantu in. Maybe like 1 Sarah or Sorin out. Because they're going to go kind of wide on us. Let's take 1 Sarah out as well for 1 more Bantu. Okay. Maybe Bitter Blossom doesn't make sense. Ooh, 62 cards. Okay. I don't know. Silent Clearing. 1 removal spell. 4-drop and 3-drop. Opponent kept. I'm going to mulligan this. I don't think 1 Fatal Push is going to get me there. This looks more solid. We'll keep this. If I top deck a Thoughtseize, I'm going to want this land. Let's get rid of Shambling Vent here. Alright. Do that. Let's also sit back down. We've been standing for like 3 games. Ugh. Alright. Aether Vial. Alright. Alright, Aether Vial. This game's going to be a very different game. For sure. The Marsh Flats. Let's go ahead and play the Marsh Flats. Pass turn. Feeling okay with our ditched Shambling Vent. This Aether Vial is going to make this game so much more different. I don't believe, other than like Anguish Unmaking and the Generous Gift, I don't really have a way to deal with Aether Vial. But I don't think we care. I don't think we care. Maybe a reason to bring in another Bantus instead of something like Liliana. Oops, let's not auto yield. Because if we have a lot of Bantus, then maybe we can get somewhere. It could be a 1-drop and a 2-drop. Do they play 1-drop goblins? I didn't see one. A lot of matrons, warrens, stuff like that. Oh. Thoughtseize. Alright. Fatal Push, Bitter Blossom, or Liliana are fine targets here. I guess they probably don't mind getting rid of... Maybe Bitter Blossom? Yeah, there it goes. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and fetch here. We're doing this because I can use Silent Clearing to kind of trigger Fatal Push. Play Silent Clearing past turn. Obviously this turn I guess I can't do it. We have a 3 and a 2-drop here. Liliana's probably going to come down and down tick at this point. Then maybe we can get to Sorin. What do we got? See two goblins here? 3 and a 2-drop. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Okay. We're going to see hasty goblins. Is that what's going to happen here? Going to probably see some hasty goblins. That's probably what's going to happen. So do I play Liliana? Probably not. Let's skip it here so that I can kill the hasty goblins, the 3-drop. They're going to want to play something like Ringleader plus maybe like hasty thing and swing in. And I want to Fatal Push one and Liliana the other. I think just running these walkers out, we just lose them. Autumn's Hovel will reveal Ringleader. There he be. And this is what you were saying, Sandstone, right? Yeah, they're going to hit a lot here, right? Alright, Ringleader again and a Chieftain. And then the rest on the bottom. So both Aether Vitals are ditched here. If I want to, I could sacrifice this and kill this. Then he gets Chieftain at end step. I think we'll just take the 2. See if he wants to put the Aether Vial in and the Chieftain. If they do that, then I can Fatal Push the Chieftain. It wouldn't make sense anymore because he could have gotten in with the Chieftain because it has haste. Fanatical Firebrand Mog Fanatic or Foundry Street usually? They might. We haven't seen it though. I'd imagine they have some of those 1-drops. Next turn we could also just play Sorin, kind of sacrifice him and make a 2/2. And the following turn we can Liliana plus sacrifice. You have to tap this to sack, so can't quite do all of that. What are you doing, opponent? I'm wondering if they're thinking, oh, let me flash in something here. But now they're regretting not having flashed it in and attacking for 5 total. They did Thoughtseize us. And when they Thoughtseized us, they... What did we reveal to them? I'm trying to remember what was in our hand at that time. Pretty sure the Sorens knew. I think they knew about these. Because I was saying Bitter Blossom, Liliana, or Fatal Push. I think they don't know about Sorin and Swamp. Because I think these were in hand. Yes. Probably. Probably. Your move, opponent. Maybe they disconnected. It doesn't say they did, though. Last move is at 21:50. It's been about 2-3 minutes. I don't want to win like this. I prefer to play it all the way out. Where are you at, opponent? There they are. They're back. Bonus Fatal Push. I could just sacrifice Liliana to the cause. Let's just pass turn again. I can sack the silent clearing and get 2 goblins here, and I can pick which 2. They're gonna get another ringleader, unfortunately. But maybe I hit Chieftain +1 ringleader here. Just try to keep our life total high enough that maybe I can find a Bantus. Is Bantus too slow though? It might be. Okay. More chief. Let's go ahead and sacrifice this to draw a card. I'm going to hit this chieftain here. Hitting the chieftain here prevents this guy from being a thing. This doesn't have haste normally, I don't believe. Oh, goblins you control have haste. Bringing in another ringleader probably here. Oh. Let's go ahead and kill that. They get the 2 tokens, but they don't get anything else. We do get hit for quite a bit here. I need a Plague Engineer. I need a Plague Engineer or need a board wipe. So they have Ringleader plus Unknown. They can hit us for 4, 5, 6. I guess that's not too bad. We're probably what, Sorin? Sorin and make a dude. Vampire. Oof. Prowl. Enter the battlefield. Its prowl cost was paid. Search target opponent's library for 3 cards and exile them. So they can exile my Bantus now. And then they have Ringleader to refuel here. Woo. This is hefty. There's a lot of goblins over there. I think they just take the Bantus at this point. Because Bantus is my only way of getting out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Yeah, let's see here. 2 Bantus and Sarah's. So I can play Sorin here. Down tick, block this. Take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if they have 1 goblin here, they win. 1 little goblin. Goblin. Probably gonna happen since they have Ringleader. They just flash this in and then need 1 more. Oh goodness. Dogfight with a resub in 12 months. Guys, thank you so much for the support. I think we had 5 resubs today. It's pretty freaking sweet. Alright, Ringleader, show me what you got. Oh yeah. They can play this, they can play this, they can play this. 12 months. 12 months. How's it going? Alright, let's get this other Bantus in here. And Anguished Unmaking, maybe? Maybe this Nether Spirit's too Too slow. Alright, we'll go with this. I'm not going to worry about the English I'm making. It was a blast. I was going to say, that card seems pretty legit. Alright, we're going to keep this. This seems fun. We'll Inquisition them, Fatal Push something, Smallpox them. We'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, Inquisition. Let's start there. Thoughtseize, Mog, War Marshal. This is the one with the Echo, and then a bunch of these dudes. How much do I care about this Aether Vial? I mean, I guess if I'm taking... Alright, we'll take the Aether Vial mainly because they have 2 lands, and it's going to be maybe a little while before they can get the squad out. I say that cautiously. Oh, Snow over Mountain, okay. Vial will certainly matter. It's what we're feeling like. I think I get the Flagstone here. Worry about my Smallpox next turn when he plays Mog War Marshal. It's a pain, but I'm about to get rid of it because I'm gonna Smallpox and Fatal Push. Push. At least I think I'm going to. I probably just... It's whenever it enters or dies, it's going to make this. They're going to get in damage, but I'm going to get to Smallpox them, so... I guess I'm Fatal Pushing this. Maybe this Goblin. Fatal Pushing something here. Now we'll just do this. It doesn't really matter because I'm about to Smallpox, and then they're going to sacrifice this if I kill this Goblin. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do this off a Godless Shrine here. Smallpox. So they won't have enough to prowl here. I will get rid of my Marsh Flats. They got rid of their Thoughtseize. And we'll sacrifice our Flagstones. Yes. This feels really good. Take them off all the lands. Yes. Godless Shrine. Maybe I should be looking for Blood Moon stuff, but... Alright. Feels good so far. Oh, Cavern of Souls. Okay. Naming Goblin. No. No. Oh. Bile. I hate Bile. I hate it. It's rude. It's rude. So they have 2 of these guys and an unknown card. Cool. So we get to do it all here. So we're going to play a Bitter Blossom, and I will Smallpox them as well. And we're going to get rid of our, probably our, I almost want to say our Godless Shrine, but the double white's probably important here too. So we'll get rid of a Swamp, and then I can cash this in if I need to. Alright, so we have Squad. They got rid of a Snow-covered Squad. So we have Squad plus kind of unknowns. I think we can get there. They're going to have to rely only on this Aether Vial, I think. I think we've hurt their land base enough. Bitter Blossom hurts us, makes a dude. Shambling Vent here. We'll just pass back. Might just crack this. Maybe I crack it when I get a 5th land. That's probably smarter, right? So I guess I need to avoid a Plague Engineer. Hopefully they're not playing that. If they are, just concede. What do you got, my goblin friend? What do you have? They'll have a hard time killing the vent with one land. Agreed. Yes, agreed. Maybe that's a reason to just not crack this too. Oh, they find a land. All right. I think we don't, in case I draw one of my 4 drops. We'll yield to Bitter Blossom here. Oh. Like that. I'm going to make an angel. Well, actually, if I go up here, I could then emblem. Do they play Plague Engineer? If they play Plague Engineer, I'm going to want the 4/4. Actually, let's just make a 4/4 here. I think it's just safer. Oh, it does, right? It's loss of life. Never mind, it's loss of life. Angel, let's go. Very true. Not damage. Forgot this was not damage based. It's loss of life. All good. 4/4. Echoing Marshall here. He might echo this. He might. We're in a race. And my opponent knows it. Alright. Going to 3. Matron or Chieftain here? Swinging. No, not swinging. JK. I don't want them to hit me here. Oh gosh, that's a good card too. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's do Liliana here and let's just uptick. Yeah, we remember this now. This has vigilance. They got rid of the squad. Gonna go up here. Is there a reason to leave this much back? I think we're good. We can actually leave all this back because the next turn, if we don't have to super block or anything, we can just swing out. We're good. I think we're good. Angels and fairies versus goblins. Phoenix, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the sub, I mean. How's it been? How you doing, man? Is there a reason not to swing out here? Let's see if there's a reason not to swing out. Let's see. What does this guy do? Fear. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target goblin card from your graveyard to your hand. So the matron's gone. We're going to uptick this. In response, he puts this out. Then we Sarah's. Okay. Then we Sarah's. And this is 5, 2, 4, 6, 11. It's 11. Alright, we'll just attack with the 1. There's no reason to risk swinging in and then not having enough blockers. 0 reason. Plays creatures without flying. He does, it's true. So that's going to hand the matron. So if they get a land, they get to do something with matron. Otherwise, they're just getting to play like a ringleader. Got it. Sweet. Sweet. Got there. I like Sarah. Sarah and Bitter Blossom just makes the clock that much faster. Alright, how are we doing on time? Alright, we'll get this game in and then we'll look at the time. 10:30 is usually when I'm trying to get off so I can go to bed for work. So we'll see. We'll see how quick these games go. A land from my opponent, I would have been dead. How? Play a land, get matron, and then what? New sack guy. The sack guy is 4. The sack guy is 4. It is 4. Okay, all right. Good to know. Red-black goblins, though. I can get behind some goblins. All right, we have a Jason Healy over there. Let's play first. Let's Thoughtseize and Inquisition, but 1 land. I'm gonna have to mulligan that. All right, now we get some lands. We'll keep this. I'm gonna get rid of Sorin here. We're gonna play the swamp in case we get to Smallpox them. And maybe we can Lingering Souls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright, here's this Hogaak deck. Let's see if we've learned anything. Well, we can't do much here, so pass turn. Alright. If they just like put 50 power into play, we'll go to game 2. And we'll see if we've learned anything from our league number 1. The things we've learned are rest in pieces, potentially the most necessary thing ever. Stitcher number 2 mills a few more lands and a Bloodghast. Could play a land here, then they'd have enough for Hogaak. They are, though they've been slow the last couple times. Gets in for 1. I feel like Liliana is just not good in this matchup. I've learned to not play against Hogaak? No. We're fine. Oh gosh. Dude, if I was him, I'd just be like, sack, find Hogaak, slam Hogaak. Oh, there it is. There's Hogaak. I'd sack this one too. No. You're supposed to sack this one. You're supposed to sack this one, so if you find a Vengevine, the Vengevine shows up too. Can we beat this? This is turn 2. Lingering Souls, he just sacks this. Smallpox, he just sacks this. 4 Pox, 4 Lilies? Alright, I think that's what we need to do here. They're already hitting me for 10 here, and I don't have Bantus in here. I don't think I need to show anything else. Emerald, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm not getting there. Alright. So you're saying 4 Smallpox, 4 Lilianas. Alright, and then Rest in Peace, Guiles, and what else? Bantus, and like an Ashiok or an Anguish Unmaking, or a gift? Like what's the last little piece here? It's definitely these 4. That's pretty obvious for like 4 Smallpox, so we can do that. Is it Bantus or is it more like targeted removal? The Ashioks? Bantus good. You don't think the Anguish Unmaking exiling? Rip the main deck against Hogaak. So we can put in 2 Ashioks in for 2 Lilianas. And some Bantus. Like 2 Bantus in case we get behind. Basically. So Ashiok, yes. Okay. Make sure Bantus is in. We can do that for 2 Lilianas. Should I just bring the last Bantu in for something like the Spirit? I'm thinking like Spirit out and Bantu's in. And then you're just sitting here like wondering, hey, maybe is Collective Brutality worth it or something? Probably. Like, is Sarah maybe too slow at this point? Brutality's terrible. Brutality could remove a card that's going to get Hogaak back. Hi. Bye. Cut a Spirit? I could cut a Spirit for the English Unmaking. Especially since we have Rip. It's not as good. So we'll do that. All right, so we think we learned our lesson. If we've learned our lesson here, this hand doesn't do it. This hand we have to just mulligan. It just doesn't do anything. We Thoughtseize Inquisition them and just lose. So we're going to mulligan this. We're looking for Rest in Peace. I want to say Giles, but Giles has been too slow here on turn 3 each time. There's a Bantus. All right, this hand looks a little more with it. We get Fatal Push. I say with it, but we did this before and we Bantu'd a little too late. So we can get rid of probably Lingering Souls here. Go Inquisition, Fatal Push something, and then Bantus. We don't have the Rest in Peace or the Giles, but this may buy us enough time. I don't think Lingering Souls is worth it here, and I need the 3 lands. I hate saying yes to this, though, because we talked about we need Rest in Peace. But we'll try it. Inquisition them, see what's up. The hand's bad, agreed. Like, based on what we've learned in our past games, but it's really hard to go down a little bit further just looking for Rest in Peace. We'll see if Bantus can save us. We're basically praying that Bantus can save us. We'll see how we need to play here with the Inquisition. Maybe I get to take a Stitcher or something. Oh, Thoughtseize. Oh gosh, they have Hogaak in hand. They only have 1 land though. I'm gonna take the Thoughtseize because I have Bantus. And I have removal for the creature and they have 1 land. So they're really banking off just doing something magical here. Which is what Hogaak does. It's magical. Alright, Polluted, Gravecrawler. Sounds good, opponent. Oh, okay. I didn't need to play this in. Should have played Flagstones. We're taking 2 damage unnecessarily there. Alright, what do we got left here? We have a Bloodghast, a Carrion Feeder, and a Neonate. Carrion lets him get back the Gravecrawler, which I'm about to Fatal Push. But the Neonate lets him do some stuff that I don't want him doing. To the Neonate, the Vine gets in there. That's true. So we just need to... That's fair. So we just have to take the Neonate. Then do I have to just allow the Gravecrawler to sit around here? Because if they get a land... If they get a land, then they get to Carrion Feeder and Gravecrawler, and then they don't have enough for Hogaak yet. Push the Feeder? We could push the Feeder. Oh gosh, it's Stitchers. It's Stitchers. Am I supposed to Fatal Push now? Because that's what they drew. So we know they have Feeder, Bloodghast, Hogaak, and Vengevine. So we're going to dump things in the graveyard, but they're not getting another land. Then on the off chance that they get a land next turn, they can Carrion and Gravecrawler. And then Hogaak. This feels awkward. They can Hogaak if they do this. Well, if they Hogaak, then I just Bantus them. Maybe we're just supposed to try to make them wait a turn here. Okay, there's a Hogaak, Nature's Claim. Alright. Two, three, four, five. You think that push was useless? It might be. Alright, so I'm going to give them an opportunity to Hogaak us, then we'll Bontu's them. We're hoping that they don't draw another land here. So there's Gravecrawler out of the grave. Now Hogaak from one of these. It has to be from hand here. It has to be from hand because they need the 5 here, and then I Bontu's. I think push is bad in general. Alright, so they're deciding that they're just going to play this after. So there's Carrion Feeder. Sacking Stitcher here. Okay, so they're going to get more in the graveyard. I'm okay with how this has played out so far. And now they're going to Hogaak. And they don't get any Vengevines. We're getting very lucky. They have a Bloodghast and a Vengevine in hand. Oh, sorry. They played the Hogaak from the yard. They have a Hogaak. We'll just remember that. Alright. Bontu into Bontu. Bontus. Bontus. That's what this guy says. It's not like some raging thing. It's Bontus. Alright. Yeah, definitely time for Bontus. So they have Hogaak in hand as well. Not that we care too much. We're probably going to have to Bontu again here soon. Don't Thoughtseize me, please. I do need an anti-grave. Rest in peace. I do. Alright. Good turn. Pass turn. Hope for Rip, yeah. We gotta wait for Bontu to unlock our lands here. A land there would have been better than anything. Alright. Hogaak and Vengevine, an unknown card here. Stitcher. Don't hit a Vengevine. Don't hit a Vengevine. No Vengevine. Alright. We're going to be Bontuing again. Any anti-grave would work? Yes, it would. Getting Hogaaked again. Probably from here. Lands are like the lamest thing on this side of the mana curve. Hogaak Vengevine in our opponent's hand. We're going to Bontu again. Gonna take 2. They're great for recovering if I can get to that point. Alright, that's a good card. We're going to Bontu again here to clear everything. Because we know they have Hogaak and Vengevine. And then we can Anguish on making something too. They do have this Bloodghast. So we might be having to do something with the Anguish on making. We know that they have one Hogaak in hand, so just Anguish on making the one Hogaak doesn't really do anything. Alright, so Bloodghast is back here. So if they hit a land here, they Vengevine and then the Hogaak. And then what? The scary thing is, even if I exile the Hogaak, they have the 2 Hogaaks in the not the sideboard. My draws are poop. Yeah. Well, we talked about that. Do we have to just slam for Rest in Peace? We might have to. I don't know. By the way, not seeing anything here. Thoughtseize is interesting. All right, we gotta just pass it back because Bontu is Bontuing. Alright. Looks like our opponent's going to hit us for 2 again. Am I supposed to just Thoughtseize them here? Take the Hogaak? See what else is up? I'm probably supposed to start getting something into play here. Yeah, turn 7, 3 lands is a bit rough. Alright. We're going to play out Gideon. Mainly because they didn't do anything the last 2 turns. Yeah, Gideon makes some blockers, so we're doing Gideon. I'm reading chat. They have 3 lands as well. Nobody's invested in lands. Need to invest in lands. All right, opponent. Don't ruin me. Nope. No, don't ruin me. Jerk. This is the end. Oh, 2 Venge Vines. This is the end. The Hogaak. I needed a rest in peace. They had the claim like really early on, but what's cool about these is they kill Gideon real easily. So I need my 3rd and last Bantu here. It's not over yet. What am I supposed to do here? Oh gosh, they're just attacking me. 4, 8, 9, 10. Rip is the top card. I mean, I guess I blocked just to save some life here, so I have Anguish I'm making in case I Bantu's here. Bantu. That's not a Bantu. It's not. It's nothing. So I can make a dude. I can make a dude. I can't do this. I'm gonna die. I can't really Thoughtseize because I'll die. So I can make 2 dudes. 2 dudes. Block Hogaak. Block Hogaak. Where was our rest in peace? They don't exist. There's one. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 more turns. All right, let me see if I can get one more match in here tonight. And then we might have to call it because the matches have been a little bit long. But Thoughtseize plus Anguish was the line. What were we going to Thoughtseize away? I'd like to play first. This is the same opponent from before. They play Hogaak. I don't know if I can win. I don't like this. Please no black white again, they say. They're mulliganing to 6. I don't like this either. Alright, we'll keep this. Keep. Get rid of Flagstone. We'll get rid of Sarah as well. Black white. Let's see what my opponent's on. Yeah, they're not playing Hogaak. We got a chance. Just play 4 ribs, 4 ley lines. Then you're conceding to a lot more matchups than you should. Noble. Alright, we'll give everyone some cool lands. Bitter Blossom, pass turn. Then we're gonna Nether Spirit. I'm kind of surprised you aren't mainboarding now Spellbomb like some of the rock decks. We're taking a list that 5-0'd recently. And they did not have it. So we will not have it. Renin 6. Alright, Renin 6. Renin 6 can shoot our Bitter Blossoms down. That's kind of annoying. Smallpox. I kind of like that. We're gonna Smallpox. Gets rid of our token. Does 1 to them. Gets rid of their stuff. We'll ditch a Spirit here. Flagstone as well. Yeah, I was gonna say those are main deck. Sacrifice. Sacrifice Flagstone. Whatever they sacrifice, they get it back. So we're just really getting rid of the Noble here. And a card in their hand. I know this gets it back. I'm not too worried. Bitter Blossom, get this Spirit back, get the swinging with Shambling Vent next turn. All seems doable. Gets back their breeding pool. Okay. I would draw the anti-grave cards against the grave deck game 1 if I were you. Yeah. I mean, that's the intention. We'll yield the Bitter Blossom here. Let's do this off of a basic plains. We're thinning the deck slightly as well. Let's Shambling Vent in and get in 4-2. I'm going to go ahead and hit Renin 6. Although they're going to continue to get stuff back. I'm going to hit Renin 6 here. trying to get rid of it because it's going to, if it's high enough, just keep getting rid of our fairies. Next turn we should be able to kill it. Bird of Paradise. Another Smallpox wouldn't be terrible here. This does keep Ren and 6 alive for another turn. They get back their land, an island. Bitter Blossom. Lingering Souls. Let's go ahead and swing in here at Ren and 6 again. We're going to just create the army, and then we'll win from there. So we'll play Lingering Souls. I could play it down twice here if I wanted to. I might just want to cash this in too. So let's just do that. We'll cash in Clearing here and see if that finds us maybe one of our Planeswalkers. Your turn, opponent. By the way, we see a lot of new faces here. Are you guys from the Smallpox or Orzov? Orzov Discord channel? I don't know what your Discord channel was called. It was like Smallpox or something. Modern Orzov. There you go. Are some of you guys from there? If so, welcome. We are Fluffy Wolf. We play Magic. We're trying not to die to this Niv Mizzet deck that's across from us, which is my guess. Because I see 5 colors. We typically play Blood Moon. Yeah, your channel got linked in the Discord. I appreciate the link. Just enjoy the channel. Well, I appreciate that as well. I'll go ahead and throw up the social links if anybody wants to see some of those. We do have a YouTube channel, and I post things from time to time, and then we're here. And we're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm typically playing Red Prison. There's Niv Mizzet. We knew he was coming. How many do they reveal here? Top 10. So Wooded is a no. Prismatic's a no. Swamp's a no. Prismatic is a no. And then they get what? Choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them. Put those chosen for each color pair. So they get 1 Bring to Light here. And everything else is good. Thank you, Sam. Thought Eraser and Teferi's disappears here. They have Kyle's and Bring to Light and Assassin's Trophy, it looks like. I should be using this, but we've gone to cleanup already. There's a Thoughtseize. Let's, should have gotten 1 more deep here. Okay, that's actually reasonable. Let's Thoughtseize first, see if I want to take anything. Oh my gosh, there's so many cards here. And then, for each color pair, choose a card, put exactly that, them, put a choose card, da 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 da. Okay. So we have Assassin's Trophy, Bring to Light, Wish, Is It Charm, Guile, and Maelstrom Pulse. Whatever gives them another Niv Mizzet, so I should just take the Bring to Light. I think Bring the Light's the scariest thing, although Maelstrom Pulse is kind of scary too because it's going to kill stuff. But I can take the Maelstrom Pulse too. So I take Bring the Light and Maelstrom. You think off Wish? What about Maelstrom just killing all my fairies here and really setting me back? It's definitely probably Bring the Light plus something else here. You think the Wish is the target then? Am I supposed to start attacking them? Ignore Ren and 6? Ren and 6 is just getting a land. They're already at the lands. Let's go with Face here. Yeah, but they're spending all their mana to do that. Where Pulse hits 3 of my creatures here. Could also Lingering Souls, but I think I have to collect a Brutality here. Like if they Glittering Wish, that's just a turn away. I think the Pulse is where I want to be. So let's go ahead and do this. I really do think it's Pulse here. I could be wrong. Glittering, and then they have 3/4 mana. That's fine with me, but Pulse like really shuts us down. I'm gonna take Pulse. We'll see. We'll see if they Glittering into Niv Mizzet. It's a legendary creature. How does their deck win? I mean, they attack with a 6/6 flyer. That's a pretty good way to win. They just use it as extreme value because everything is multicolored. This is the list we want to see when we're playing Blood Moon. That's what I'm thinking, Sam. And if they have another Pulse in the sideboard, then we make them pay for everything. So they're shooting a Spirit down here. It is. Because they can gain 4. Hits us for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got a block here, unfortunately. Play Lingering Souls from the yard if we get a chance to. Going to 10. We get this dude back, but they might just Guiles here. Exile game 4. Exile +1 creature. Whoa. None of these spells did that much. Oh, they're entwining. Oh my gosh. We'll sacrifice Fairy here. Oh my gosh, they did it all to us. They did it all. Alright, let's send 2 at them. 1 at Wrenn 6, 1 at Wrenn 6. Wrenn 6 is a removal spell. That's the reason I'm doing that. We'll hold this land in hand and pass turn back. But I'm not really sure we're getting there. Guiles down. Hits 4. Attempted 6. We'll hit them. Bitter Blossom's gonna... Ooh, okay. Non-creature spell can be countered right now. So let's just swing in again. Kind of using the Shambling Vent as a way to gain a little bit of life. We're gonna swing in because Izzet Charm just counters this. So Assassin's Trophy, we still get the land. Get in for 1. Assassin's Trophy's down. Glittering plus Izzet Charm plus Windswept Heath. I think they... pretty sure they played the Heath, so it's probably 1 unknown. Come on. Oh, I'm supposed to block. I clicked. I clicked, chat. I clicked. So here's the wish to get the other Niv Mizzet. We should have 6 more life. Oh my gosh. Game's hard. Magic Online is hard. Niv Mizzet. They don't cast Niv Mizzet. That's interesting. Ooh, Gideon's kind of cool. It sucks because they have Izzet Charm here, which is going to counter one of these. Let's see here. Let's try to get Sarah down. Sarah's down. Let's create an angel. Let's attack with 1 here. 2 blockers. They don't get to Izzet Charm one of my fairies away, and I'm not chump blocking with the angel. If I can somehow find a way to get this guy down, then I can make this a 6/6 and swing in vigilance, and then these are big. That's like really hoping. Really hoping. But maybe. But maybe. Ampersandy, thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm a little behind in that. I don't have the headset on. No headset. Again, we should be up 6 life, but what are you gonna do? Block. Wouldn't it be amazing if they just randomly scape-shifted me here? Wouldn't it? Alright, we see Niv. Niv again. Bonus Niv. Alright, let's see what they get here. Is it Charms in hand? Unknown cards. Here we go. Overgrown Tombs, a no. Pillar, no. Prismatic, no. Golly, we're gonna die. Alright, I hit a land here so we can get around the Niv. Or the Is It Charm. Can we go up with Sarah? Float mana. And play Gideon here? I think I just Emblem, honestly. Emblem, that makes this a 6/6. I can swing safely with that this turn. They might kill one of my fairies here. One, two, three. Is it Charms one of them away? Are they gonna just... Is it Charm another one? Just gonna swing with the Angel because it's 6. They block with their Niv Mizzet because they had another Niv Mizzet they hit. Okay. Prismatic. They have some of these cards. I don't know which ones they have. I don't know which ones they have, but they got some of those over there. I wonder if we're down ticking here. Just trying to get a big creature and trying to win. Oh boy. What is this? Teferi. This is Niv Mizzet. Keeping their options open. Bring the Light. Oh, my bad. Bring the Light, not Niv Mizzet. Going to get Niv Mizzet. Lightning Helix. Helix is me. It's not good. That one failed block is gonna... It's gonna hurt. So now they can just K-command me and then I die on my upkeep to Bitter Blossom. Ugh. Ugh. At least that's what I thought they were going to do. Bring the Light. Helix me again. Yeah, double Helix me. Alright. Our failed block really cost us. Okay. So Bring the Light searches, so Ashiok seems fair, and so do Fulminators. Like, lots of Fulminators. Smallpox is fine, too. Brutality hits a lot of things. Fatal Push hits the creatures. Nether Spirit's probably no good. Guile's probably no good. I can't imagine Kaya's very good here. That would be the Fulminators. Pushes all out. Generous Gift can hit a land. That's fair. Kaya is good. Hits the dorks. Hits the dorks. I like that since I'm taking pushes out. I need one more if I'm going to bring this gift in. Can I get the gift in? Let me take one Inquisition out for a gift. Do I want to do that? Not sure if gift or Kaya is better. Yeah, let's keep Inquisition. We'll leave the gift out. I think it's cute to hit a land with the gift. I think it's cute. All right, 2 Thought Seizes are pretty good, and a Smallpox isn't bad. I'm gonna keep this. We do need to hit another black source, but we got a turn or two to do it. We're gonna take some damage here, but I think we can make sure things don't go awry here. Mountain and Pillar. We have a Thought Erasure, Renin 6, Assassin's Trophy. Goodness gracious. So I can grab 2 things here. I'm probably, just taking Renin 6 and a Thought Erasure over the 2 turns? So I'll take Renin 6 past turn. Alright, opponent. Pillar. I like the deck across from us. It's pretty sweet. Alright, Lingering Souls. We're going to just go ahead and Thought Seize again. They are weak to Pox. And I think there's a Hallowed Fountain. I think I just... I hate seeing this Is It Charm right now. Do I just take the Is It Charm and just let them decide what they want to take out here? I think that's fine. I'm not too thrilled because they get to Thought Erasure me, but I think that's fine. They're not going to put a Lingering Souls. It's going to be one of these. Thought Erasure. And based on their land base, it's probably going to be Smallpox. Excuse me. I think it's Smallpox they take here. So we get Kaya's still. And they get rid of our birds. Somehow. They surveilled it down. Alright, we don't hit our land on turn 3 here. So we'll just pass. No action, so we'll have 6 back. They have Mountain. Still not going to hit anything. Pass. If I can get the Liliana down, it'd be nice. They're hitting their land drops, which is nice. Okay. Can I hit a land, please? Land, please. Oh my gosh, no land. If only I could hit a land. Alright, what do we not like? Double assassin. Oh gosh. Don't hit one more land, please, opponent. I don't know. I'll take an Assassin's Trophy. Don't hit a land, opponent. Oh my gosh, we're dead. We're so dead. We're gonna get crushed. We're on turn 7 and haven't hit another land. We're gonna get smashed. That's so rough. Agreed. Let's see what they find here. Alright, land. Not that, not that, not that. Alright, so not that. Okay, so they get all that. And they have to pitch one. Glittering Wish is what they pitch. Hey, we found a land. And I can play a Lingering Souls. No, you can't. You don't get to read that. Here, I'll show you. They reveal 10 cards. They don't say. It never says what they put in their hand. You have to guess. Or look at the combinations. But if there's a duplicate combination, you have to guess which one they put in. It doesn't tell you. Alright. So we get the block, a chump block here. I kind of want Liliana just to down tick, but I know they have another Nib Mizzet and another Bring to Light. So it's not good. Not good. They bounce my token to draw a card. Now I can't kill it. Urborg helps my opponent out. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm pretty sure I've lost. I don't have no way to kill this. I guess we can try a down tick here. Maybe they kill Nib Mizzet and then they just get to use this. I'm a little surprised by that. But I don't want that flashing back everything in their graveyard either. I mean, I think we were losing this. Swings for 6, Helix me, Assassin's Trophy this. We're at 8. At least I get another Lingering Souls. Yeah. This isn't a very good one to end on, but I think I'm going to have to call it here because of how late it is. We'll get we're halfway through our league. How's that? Oh gosh, it's Bitter Blossom. It's Bitter Blossom. Here, we'll play it out for fun. Hidden Stockpile. Let's discard a Lingering Souls so I can use a Lingering Souls. Revolt at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent battlefield this turn, create a 1/1. Sack Scry. Interesting. So here they Lightning Helix. Oh gosh. They're just going to Bring to Light. So they can Bring to Light, go get something. Probably just a Helix. They can Helix Maelstrom Pulse this and get in here. Hidden Stockpile looks bad, but the Scry ability is so useful and makes sense. Here, we'll get rid of Sarah. I think I want to explore this deck a little bit more. It's pretty sweet. The black one, white one. Our opponent's deck is pretty sweet too, by the way. They double Helix me at the end. Alright. We're 1-2. It's way past 10:30 at this point. I think I'm going to have to call it there. And I don't know if I'll get the other half of this on stream or in a video. Might just record myself doing a full league once I get a few more reps in with this one. But we're playing this black-white list. It is from, what was it? Penox 010. And real quick shout out to all the Discord folks from the Smallpox group. Yeah, we did meet again. We didn't want to meet again, though. And then we mulled, kind of thinking you'd be on Hogaak, but you weren't. All right. I'm going to call it there, though, because it's late. Let's see if we can find someone to raid with you lovely peoples. I know we have quite a few Pox kind of players, so let me see if we can find something like that. Let's take a look here together briefly. We do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and if you've enjoyed this or just some of the analytics that I provide, follow button's free and subs are always appreciated, but follows are much nice. Yeah, you are playing something way more interesting. So we have a Death and Taxes Legacy player. Mystic Forge Affinity, that's kind of interesting. Ooh. Modern Abzan Ranger Company might be worth it. Might send you guys there. Legacy Mono Red Fun Prison. That could be interesting too. That is typically what we're playing on here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Alright, real quick. Spider Space is one of our team players. He hasn't been streaming for a while because his computer's been a little bit But if you don't mind joining me in the raid on over to Spider, we'll go ahead and say hello to him and toss you guys that way. He is very good at Thalia Stompy. I think that is what he's playing. We'll see here. I think that's what he's playing. Anyway, we're going to send you guys over there. So join the raid. Once again, I appreciate it. All that have joined here. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, roughly the times you see there in the bottom left. Streaming Mono Red Prison in Modern, although we're going to start adding a variety of decks here. So if that's interesting to you, follow button and subscribe. All the good stuff, all the things that make Twitch run, which is the community, which you guys are, of course, a part of. With that, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you, guys. We'll be streaming Friday. I might get one of these up on YouTube as well, so maybe go check out the YouTube in a week or so. It's not 3 colors, unless you consider the red and the sideboard a 3rd color. That's to come. Till then, guys, thank you so much. Bye.